And a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
I'm Sean Crawley.
And together with Shailene, and together we have got the most incredible Polti show. And what happens when it's Polti? We often have sellouts, but we've got a brand new today.
Brand new item at a brand new price. This is fantastic value that we've got for you. Get shopping straight away. 237706 is the item number. A Polti steam cleaner that's an upright and a handheld.
For under £85. It's the lowest ever price we've had a Polti steam cleaner. How good is it? Well, we've got Bev here to show us exactly how great it is.
Good morning, everybody. Wow, look at that horrible, dirty mess in the counter. 15 seconds, heat up time, and away we go.
Oh my word.
Look at that. Cut all the way through that grease.
Oh my word. Sanitising, deodorising, killing 99.9% of germs and bacteria. And whether that is on countertops or whether that is your floors or your carpets or upholstery, absolutely everything. And price-wise, well, our price, I think, is crazy, but it definitely is. We've been looking.
It's going to be so busy at £84.99. Look what you pay elsewhere. At Robert Dias, nearly £106. At Hughes, nearly £120. Polti directly, same again. Same at DIY.com. But with us, that special launch price is £84.99.
We're so excited, so busy already. It's going to be as long as stocks last. So often when we have a launch like this, it is a launch. It's the first time you're seeing this. It's under £85. The first time we've had a steam cleaner for under £85, and it will only be as long as the stock is there. I think we've taken all the Christmas decorations down, and you feel the house is a bit grotty, don't you? You notice all the dirt and the grime. You think, I really must have a proper clean. Honestly, I don't think you can ever clean better than steam, and we will explain that. But when you're using the water from your tap, it's not buying all those expensive cleaners.
No chemicals,
killing 99.9% of germs and bacteria absolutely everywhere around your home.
Think of what you'd save just on cleaning products alone, because you use water and the power of steam.
And kinder on the environment, because you're not putting nasties into your, the water table, and kinder on yourself if those chemicals get down your throat, make your eyes run, make your hands horrible. Honestly, steam is the way to clean. But we've got so many other great products.
It's a Polti special for you tonight, all with great prices. Go to the website, shopontv.co.uk. That's the easiest way for you to shop. If you're going for the steam cleaner, make sure you add in the Fresco Vapor. This is the iron we bought about 3 or 4 weeks ago. It's brilliant, and it's £79 for a steam generator. The power of an iron in a steam generator makes such a difference.
It heats up in just a couple of minutes, and honestly, it will knock the creases out of your clothes. But it's kinder to your clothes because it hasn't got a super hot ironing plate like a regular iron. It is the power of steam that is getting rid of those creases. Really easy to fill and refill as and when you want to. So you can iron for 5 minutes, you can iron for 25 minutes, you can iron for 45, you can iron for 2 hours. It's entirely up to you. And this will work on all those materials, the toughest of denims, but then the really delicate items as well.
Yeah, you don't need to change the temperatures. At 318498 is your item number at just £79 for a steam generator iron. It's fantastic. And on PayPal Pay in 3, just £27.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. Again, website's the easiest way to shop. 318498. You can order on the phone 03333 241 241. Price-wise, what a price we've got.
It's crazy. I mean, you would get a regular iron for that from the supermarket. You've got a steam generator. There can be hundreds of pounds, but honestly, this steam generator, I truly believe, will do everything you want it to do. Price-wise, phenomenal value for money. We've got 2 items from Polti for under £100, under £80 here at 79, and elsewhere, well over £100 or around about £100.
Yeah, Robert Dias, £105.99, Polti, £139. Tesco's have got a good price at £99, but we've got it way better, just £79. It makes ironing so much easier with an iron like this.
And for me, if it just saves one item of your clothing, so many times have I melted things with a regular iron because that sole plate is so hot. Remember, it's the power of steam, not a super hot sole plate. So for me, it saves and looks after your clothes as well. So 318498, jot that down because I think that is going to absolutely fly. Something else from Polti that we all have fallen in love with and is back in stock. I think it's sold out 3 times so far. This is the most incredible coffee machine that will make every coffee you want.
When you look at a machine like this, you think, oh, it just makes espressos. The great thing about it is it's got a milk frother, so it can make all your favourite coffee speciality drinks, whether it's flat white, a cortado, a latte, a cappuccino. It can do all of them. It all starts with that perfect espresso, and you get that because they provide the perfect coffee to go alongside, including 54 pods from 3 different countries, solo origin coffees. But you can also use your favourite ground coffee.
I love that, because we have got just an espresso machine that only makes espressos, but you have to use the pods. You've got the most amazing pods, but then use all your favourite ground coffee to make, of course, all these other coffees, because you've got the milk frother that has 2 different settings. So you can have it really frothy, the milk, so you can make the cappuccinos, but then you can have it more velvety to make even hot chocolates and things such as that, lattes and things like that. We're busy already on everything.
So 849501, we'll try and squeeze in the coffee machine a little bit later on. Remember, you get 54 pods included. You can use your favourite ground coffee, but the coffee taste is spectacular.
And if you think of what you'd save on all those coffees that you're buying at the minute, coffee is so expensive, isn't it? And honestly, you can make all of those coffees at home. But there's something else we've got available, which is very new to us here on Shop on TV, and I know is a favourite for so many. If you go on to Shop on TV, you'll notice it on our hour, and it is, of course, our rich energy drink. Now, energy drinks I know are so popular, but the great thing with this, it's like the finest ingredient, so it doesn't leave you with that nasty aftertaste.
No aftertaste. It's made with pure mountain spring water. Like Hayley was saying, finest ingredients. It tastes great. You're getting 24 cans here for £24.99.
So that's like
price.
£1 a can, £1 and 4 pence a can, which
Think
is
about
absolutely
what you pay
crazy.
for energy drinks out there now.
British energy drink as well, and absolutely a favourite. So please do grab that while we've got the stock available. It's got a £10 saving.
Absolutely brilliant. Best price on the market as far as we can see. Get that home and taste it. You've got to try it. It's absolutely spectacular. But we've got to get back to Polti for you. I think I've got my teeth in back to front.
You do that.
Absolutely.
You are saying some very funny words.
Look who's
Hello,
here.
my lovely Bev.
Hello.
We're really in trouble because we're the daft ones and he
yes.
can't speak tonight. So who knows what might happen? Are you all right, my lovely?
Yes, I'm well.
Nice to see you. Happy New Year.
And to you, happy and healthy and...
Absolutely, absolutely. We cannot believe
I know.
the price under £85.
They're doing well, Polti, to get all these fantastic...
We're so busy, so you better show us quick.
Right,
because
quick.
the stock might
I'm
go
going
before
home early.
you might have an early night. We love to, I mean, cleaning by steam is so fantastic, but Polti steam is really special, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of steam cleaners, they'll make the steam to start with, and then as you're using it, it starts to cool down, and then it reverts back to water.
Yeah.
That's what wets all your floors through and all the rest of it. Where Polti steam is developed, that it will keep that temperature constant for you while you're using it. So therefore it's more effective and you can get the job done quicker.
That temperature that's killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses.
And heats up in 15
I
seconds.
know. 15 seconds.
Go.
The tap wouldn't get hot in that time,
I'm
wouldn't it?
gonna
You
say,
wouldn't
I'd
fill a
still be
bucket
running
for your
water.
mop or anything.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So we've got all the floors that you can do. This one is even designed to do your sealed wooden floors.
Brilliant.
So what about your black tiles and things like that, that you know full well are going to smear and going to show all those marks on? Well, I fetched this out the kitchen, and I've just spent the last 10 minutes, to be honest, trying to work out how it
Oh
is.
my word, that looks dangerous,
It's
Bev.
so big and
I
horrible.
don't know if you
Oh
should be
my
in charge
word,
of that.
no. I think you should have a licence for that.
Well, I'm not sure what this is, to be quite
Oh my
honest.
That's your squeezer, I think.
Oh, is that my squeeze? Oh, yes.
Don't get involved with that.
Oh.
Why are you showing us this, Bev?
Well, I'm going to try and do the floor with it. Let's put it
Well,
that
this is
way.
how we would always clean our floors.
Yeah.
We did before we realised that
Absolutely.
we're not really cleaning our floor with a mop, are we?
You know, and it's heavy as well.
That it is.
But, I mean, just look at the state of it, honestly and truthfully. I think I had a hairstyle like this.
Ah.
I I mean, just look at it.
Well, the funny thing is, Bev, we think when we used to use a mop that we're cleaning the floor.
Yep.
And the truth is, the only clean swipe would be a completely new mop and once out the water. Because what you've now done is, obviously, you've picked up all the dirt and the grime that was there.
Yes.
But actually, you've spread all the... So, so if you've got a puppy and it's weed over here, you've now... it's now all over the floor.
Everywhere.
So actually, you are just spreading the dirt rather than getting rid of it.
And the thing is, you might... Oh, it is heavy. You might put in boiling water into there.
Yeah.
But by the time you've used it a couple of times, it's gone cool.
And every time you put that back in the bucket, you're putting germs into the bucket. So even if it's boiling,
making it worse.
it's full of germs. And then that dries, or you get the watermarks. It feels sticky under your feet because you've put a product in there. So it's left a sticky residue. Steam is so different, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's so simple and it's so effective. Heat up time, 15 seconds, as we've said. Tap water inside there. You don't have to buy anything fancy if you don't want to. Put it on to maximum and away you go. And the thing is, because you're working at over 100 degrees, you are sanitizing all that surface.
Wow.
But you're not over wetting that surface.
Great.
Now look.
Look at that.
Over those black tiles.
And it's not flooded the floor.
No.
Because it's kept at temperature.
And there's no smear marks. It's virtually dry as we speak. It's virtually already dried because it is that Polti steam, that really dry, super hot steam. And you've killed in that area 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. Don't forget, and we are busy on these already, we have got the vapour actual fragrances that we could be using whilst we're doing the floor, couldn't we?
Well, the thing is, steam doesn't smell of anything.
No.
You know, it's just fresh. So, unfortunately, we know we haven't got much of this, but if you fancy to have the pine smell, let's say, you know, you've got sort of somebody who has allergies and things. It's it's more like eucalyptus.
It's all very natural, isn't it?
It's all natural, everything's
No
natural.
chemicals here, is there?
None whatsoever. That is fantastic for the bedroom.
The lavender.
It's a really nice smell. And you can pop that into here, so while you're steaming your floors, it combines with the steam and gives you
I think lots of us like those fragrances. We've got lots of plug-in things that and send a smell out.
They're a bit artificial.
But they are. This is so natural. But got to warn you, already with the pine, it's limited stock. And this is why we're really busy on these already. You can see how easy it is to actually put in. And you've got, you've got two containers like that.
Yeah,
so
you've got two 200ml bottles in each selection, each fragrance. But if you want the pine, you've got to get it right now. 862764. You've got lavender available as well. And if you put it in your PayPal Pay in 3 basket, it's less than £5 to add on.
And no extra delivery either.
Yeah, definitely.
So well worth.
Now, we've only shown you one floor. Remember, it's pretty much all floor surfaces.
And all handhelds, don't we? We've got handhelds.
Oh, yeah.
I know, so much to show you, but yeah, carry on.
So this one now has also got a little scrubbing brush on the back.
I love that.
I think that's a fantastic system, because sometimes you just need that little extra weight, if you like, behind the steam. If you don't want to use the scrubbing brush, you don't have to, just move that fending or article. What you need to do, if you've got really stubborn stain, just hold the steam for a few seconds. It breaks it down, literally, and it dissolves it.
And with the weather as it's been, the kids coming in with all that slush all over their boots. And the dogs and the cats, they never wipe their feet or their bottoms.
Nope.
Come to
Well,
that.
usually
and
on
how
the
often
floor.
do you drop a crisp on a hard floor and pick it up and eat it and think, oh, it'll be all right? And if you actually knew
what was there,
there could be an old little wee there, or perhaps when you carried the chicken over to the bin. Remember, you're killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses, as well as it giving such a great finish.
That's the great thing. It breaks down stubborn dirt as well. This is £84.99. It's the best price we've done a Polti steam cleaner at. It's hugely busy. You can use PayPal Pay in 3, just £30.31.
Wow. Polti.
If you've not shopped with us before, shopontv.co.uk. Look at that finish.
Can I just say, the fact is, going down that edge just there, Normally what happens is you get a gap where you could never get down.
Into
this
the corner.
one,
The head's
if you
brilliant,
notice,
yeah.
because it's a triangle shape, you've got an edge. So whether you're left
How it manoeuvres as well,
Yeah.
so round furniture,
or
Bev, and stuff
right-handed,
like that.
it
Yes.
doesn't matter. It's easy to manoeuvre. But also because the steam's so powerful, it's getting in between the grouting as well.
Yeah.
You know, and lifting that dirt out.
We're so busy. You need to check your baskets out. It's only going to be as long as the stocks last. It is a launch. It's a brand new steam cleaner. Using it as an upright now, but it is a handheld as well, which we will be showing you. But as the upright, definitely go for the fragrances. But if you want the pine...
Last call on the pine. It's all already in baskets.
No.
If you've got it in a basket, confirm your order.
You might have an early night.
I might, we all might.
That's that pine fragrance. Lavender's still available at the moment, but we don't have as much stock of that as we have of the
No.
mop. So we've done 2 tiled floors. Where are we going next?
Well, let's go to the lino
Laminate
and the wooden floors.
Yeah.
Because
Now-
I think, to be honest, now we have so many different floors
we
in
do.
our home. If you think of trying to get a cleaner to do each individual one, because your mop and bucket would probably do your tiles. You wouldn't want to use it on a wooden floor because it would overwet them. You certainly couldn't use your mop and bucket on a carpet.
No.
So you're restricted to what you can use
Yeah.
them on. Where your steam mop, you can use it on all the floor surfaces.
great.
So you've only got one part to have to
It's
store
like
away.
your household cleaning system, isn't
Yeah,
it? You know, for
absolutely,
absolutely everywhere, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've only shown floors so far, but it is a handheld cleaner that you'll use kitchen, bathroom, indoors,
Killing
outdoors.
germs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Now this, you don't think it's dirty until you use your steam, because the steam will find dirt what you can't see. That microscopic dirt that's living down there, germs, viruses, especially at
Yes.
this time of year.
Every cough, every sneeze, it all goes down onto
Exactly.
the floor, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yep, exactly. So that is what you want. And because you can manoeuvre this, because it's so lightweight, so if I just do that half now,
that.
you would be able to see the difference if you could get in a little bit closer. You could see the difference of the floor.
And it's
But
not
that's
flooded
not
again.
overwet.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's not
Well, it's
overwet.
drying in front of your eyes. It's
see?
virtually dry
Yeah.
already. And like you say, you can see the line, can't you? You see
Yep.
the clean bit and you can see the
Yep.
dirty bit. And that's what
Yep.
it's all about. Getting rid of the dirt you can see, but also the dirt you can't see, the germs there that the dog's brought in, the cat's brought in, that you've
Around the bin.
accidentally, dropped as you've
Yes.
taken the chicken over to the bin
Around
and
the
things.
toilet, in the bathroom.
Yeah, oh gosh, yeah.
yes, yeah,
Honestly, it is, to me, the only way to clean properly is by steam. And it seems to stay cleaner for longer as well.
It does,
If ever I wipe a countertop or perhaps the toilet with a wipe or a spray, the next day it seems dusty and dirty again.
Yeah.
But when you steam, you can keep walking in day after day and think it still
It's just
looks so clean.
Yeah. Because of the high temperature, you're killing a wider spectrum of bacteria and germs. So bacteria is what creates the smells, and so therefore you're helping to eliminate a wider section of them. So therefore it's staying cleaner longer.
Right.
Also, with not using a chemical, you're not leaving that sticky residue
Yes.
behind. Because if you're sticking to it when you walk on the floor, that
Everything
means
else
germs
will.
and dust can stick
So
to it.
true. You will. You'll so notice the difference. Price-wise, now what can we do next? Go to carpets,
Well,
because
we'll
not
go to
every
the
steam
carpet.
cleaner can do
No.
carpets, but you must check your baskets out. Brand new launch, brand new today. Polti, under £85. Crazy.
Absolutely brilliant, isn't it? And you've got PayPal Pay in 3. We've shopped around, we'll show you the prices elsewhere, nothing like we've got. On carpets, Bev,
Yes.
you've got an accessory for that, haven't you?
We have. It even comes with a carpet glider, so you can do your carpets with it as well. Can I just say that I'm not actually taking the cloths off, if you've noticed, and we've gone through from 3 floors. What happens is how steam works. It creates a static charge between the dirt and the cloth, and it holds it onto the cloth.
Right.
Now, eventually
Locks it.
that cloth will become so full that you'll have to put it in the washer. You just chuck it in, wash it as
They wash
normal, no
brilliantly.
fabric conditioner, and away you go for the next one, right? At the moment, it's not full enough. And you'll know that when it's full, because then you'll see it'll start to smear
Okay.
whatever you're trying to get rid of. But when you're experiencing floors like this, you know full well you can carry on.
You've got 2 of those cloths included as well.
There's actually 11 accessories, and we'll talk you
Yeah.
through all of those as well. So this can really be used all around the home. One of those accessories, of course, our carpet glider.
Yep. but also don't think about, do think about, it's all right, my teeth gone. Do think about doing your mattress as well.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can use the carpet glider to do the mattress, but also you can use it to do your upholstery and also your carpets.
Because you're sanitising and deodorising. So if you've got an open plan area, and
Yes.
perhaps you cook, you know, when you're cooking, the house always seems to smell of fish for days.
Yes.
And you know it's not.
Look at
You
that.
throw the bin out. Look at the dirt that's on
colour
that
of it.
carpet.
That's supposed to be white.
But it's not just getting rid of the dirt on the carpet. It will also get rid of that fish smell or that
does.
smoke smell or
Again,
that wet dog smell if you've got pets and
That's
things.
quite true. Because it neutralises odours, and that's what gets trapped in the carpets. Also your furnishing, your curtains, that's another thing. You probably come in from outside and think, oh, it smells a bit fusty in
Yeah.
here. It's because it's all trapped in the fabrics in your home. I know there are certain things you can use to spray, which is fine, but all that's doing is masking that
Yeah, that smell comes back.
This
doesn't
is
it?
actually killing the bacteria that creates that smell. So therefore you're getting rid of it again at source. Now, to be able to lift this when it's in its handheld mode and just do the curtains, do your three-piece suite, do the mattress,
Yeah.
it's so easy.
I think if you've got pets, it's an absolute necessity. If you've got children, it's
For
a
every
necessity.
home,
If
every
you've got
home.
a husband or a wife, it's a necessity. Honestly, every home needs a steam cleaning system, but they're not normally under £85. Our price is absolutely incredible. And remember, not just an upright for your floors, we'll show you as the handheld as well to use around your bathroom and your kitchen units and all those areas as well, and curtains like we were saying, but killing 99.9% of germs and bacteria, but also saving on your pocket as well.
Take a look at what you'll pay elsewhere if you go for a Polti steam cleaning system. Well, at £84.99, it's a brilliant price because at Robert Dias, £105.99 at Hughes, at Polti directly, at DIY directly, almost £120 at all three of those retailers. It's down to £84.99 with us here. What a brilliant price. Loads of you going for it. You'll see everything on the website, shopontv.co.uk. If you've any questions or if you want to send us a message, you'll see that little white box there on the screen. But scroll down, you'll see everything that we have available on the show. If you want the Fresco Vapor in either fragrance, be quick. There's one left in the pine. It's just dropped back into the system. So if you want the pine fragrance, you can get it right now. You get two 200ml bottles included, and it's less than a £5 on your
And we
PayPal
nearly
payment
always
free.
sell out of those before we
Always, yeah.
sell out of the machine itself. And actually, you were shopping for those before we started the show, because when you've missed out in the past, you've got the machine, you do grab it when it's back in stock. Please make sure you check your baskets through as quickly as you can tonight. So busy.
So busy across everything. Check everything out on the web, but the features from this machine are absolutely brilliant. Remember, it's dual function. We've shown you a steam mop, but it's also a portable handheld cleaner. Loads of you going through it already. Lightweight, so if you struggle with the weight of machines, it's super lightweight. A really long cable, like we were saying, 99.9% of germs and bacteria because it holds the temperature. It has a lime scale filter in there if you're in a hard water area, and you've got 11 accessories included. But we've got loads more to show you. I say we, Bev has got loads more to show us.
You know what they say, you better bring we home to meet your mother. Right, well, this is how it is as you mop, so therefore you want to think to yourself is, well, while I'm in the kitchen, I might as well do the oven, the
extractor
worktop,
hob.
yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Do I need a degree in technology to undo it? No, because it's a button on the back. If I can do it, anybody can do it, I'll tell you that now. And then with the bottom part, just the same, just the button. When they're new, they're a little bit stiff, so a little tip. What I do is get, you know, polish, spray polish.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Or
Like yeah.
that W, whatever his name is.
UB40, my mum calls it. Got to get a bit of that UB40 on that squeaky door.
Just spray a little bit because it just lubricates. It just makes it a lot,
Right.
a lot
Yeah.
quicker. You know,
Brilliant.
you might be fine, but I'm a weakling, so.
So now it's your handheld. So now
Yeah.
we've got the same power. We've
Well,
got the
that's it,
same
that's your
steam.
power, yeah. I mean, look how light that is. It's
So this
so
is the thing, we got Mum one of these and it was one of the best things we ever got her. But obviously Mum, she's 86. The
Yeah.
fact it's light makes it so easy to use.
It does.
Easier than a mop and bucket. bucket. Use it easier than anything else.
Absolutely, and the thing is as well, you're not having to go back to the kitchen and find things and do this and do that. It's just such a simple way of cleaning. Yeah, it's far more effective than anything you can use.
And where do we put the water, Bev? Because you think of you filling a big bucket of water to do your mop and bucket, and we were saying how you're spreading dirt then. There's the water.
Yep.
So that's all you need to take to the tap.
Also, you can put just normal tap water. You don't have to buy that deionised water, because underneath here there's a filter.
Brilliant.
So it filters out the impurities. You get the filter with it and everything, so you're all good to go. The only thing you have to do is put that. You've also got, you can turn it minimum or maximum. That doesn't turn the temperature down. What that does, it turns the steam pressure.
Right. Oh, right.
So if you're doing things like net curtains at the window, you want to refresh them.
You don't want it so powerful.
The force of the steam blowing about.
We've got to let you know it's a brand new launch of a huge amount of stock, and 10% of that stock is already gone, so please be quick with this. Less than £85 is brilliant.
It is.
Add in the deodoriser as well whilst we've got it in stock.
And we actually didn't do it as a 24-hour offer because we had so much stock. We thought, you know, it won't go into... It's going to last for ages, but 10% of that massive amount of stock. I didn't expect to have a stock update right now. Do check your baskets through. Please do not miss out on this. So we're now going to use it around all of the kitchen, the bathroom, and all the work surfaces, the toilet.
Everywhere, wherever you want to use it in the home.
And that's what all our accessories are for.
Yeah, any washable surface you have, you can use it. And don't, as I say, just confine this to using it for the floor. You've got your carpet glider on there. That's the one you can use to be able to go and do your mattresses, your three-piece suite. I've even done my curtains with this because it's just a wide
because it's so light. That's it. It's easy to lift.
So light. Yeah. That's where you put your fragrance in from the front, just into there. I only put 2 or 3 caps of it in. I don't put a lot in. And then you switch it on with the button at the side, and that then will steam through the floor, you know, while you're steaming the floor. Okay? If you don't want to use it, you just want to carry on just using the steam, then that's fine. It will do both. So you've got all these different accessories. This one is your extension one, so that helps you to get to the back of the oven. Okay.
Yes.
So you can put all these different tools onto it. You've also got different size brushes. That's what they call a plug hole brush, because it's the same size as a plug hole. But it's also a lot stiffer than that one. So therefore I could use that for inside the oven.
Oh, great idea, yeah.
Okay, you've also got the one that's angled, so now you can go and underneath the toilet rim.
The rim of the toilet, or around the back of the bits where where the hingy bits are, because there's horrible bits in there, or around the back of the taps as well.
Yep. Or anywhere. Now, if you've got lime scale at the back of your taps, put yourself some lemon juice, leave it for about half an hour, and then go back and use your steam. And it will loosen it for you. Again, you're using everything natural. Now, this is my favourite tool. It's what they call the grouting tool. But to be honest, you can use it in so many places. And because you can angle it, so if you're left-handed or right-handed or anything like that, you can have it whichever way you want it to do. So now you can go and do the mould that grows in between the tiles.
And there's so many awkward bits in showers. I don't know why they design them with all these nooks and crannies, because there's always, that's where all the soap goes and all the dirt and grime, and you get that horrible build-up. That'll get into all those areas, which is brilliant.
Because, as I say, you can angle it whichever way you want. So you can have it this way. Tell you what that way is very good for, the shower door. The shower enclosure the door.
Oh, yes.
The power of the steam, we can barely hear what you're saying.
It's incredible, isn't it?
And for a machine at this kind of price, it's brilliant value. Get it, and it's the brand of Polti as well.
Yes.
That's the other thing.
I mean, don't think to yourself, you know, it's not very expensive, it's not very good.
Don't let that put you off.
Polti are not about that. Polti are about having... It's a family-oriented business. It's about caring of the environment and also giving you the best way for you to take care of your home and your
Their customer
environment.
services are fantastic,
Yes,
aren't they?
They are. If you have any problems with the Polti, pick the phone up. They're actually based in Manchester, so they're not that far away. They will come to your home and collect the machine.
Amazing, is that?
And they'll have it back in your home between 5 to 7 working days. Now, I think that's a fantastic
Great service.
And that's for 2 years. Now, after that 2 years, the service stays the same. The only difference being is you'd have an estimate for that work to be done.
So a 2-year warranty on an £85 product, it's amazing. But I love this attachment because this, to me, it makes it hands-free sort of thing.
Well,
you can have that
that's
sat
it.
on the counter and
Yeah.
you've got a longer arm sort of thing.
Well, sometimes, you know, you don't want to sort of hold it, so you can set that onto the counter and then you can start and you can put your tools, all will go onto the end of here, just exactly as they would on the others. So you can put that onto the end of there. If you want your extension a little bit further, it gives you a little bit longer reach, because then they
Fabulous.
will all go onto the end of there.
And
So
you could be getting into the oven with that. you know.
Yes.
And brilliant as well for cleaning things like the fridge and things, and and for defreezing.
Defrosting the freezer.
Defrosting
We're all at it tonight,
the freezer as well. But I love it because you're just using the power of steam. You're not leaving any chemicals anywhere. So if you are wanting to stop using those chemicals, this is the new year, the new you. You're going to try and be nicer to the environment. You're not buying all those chemicals and spending a fortune down that aisle at the supermarket. It is purely using the power of water from your kettle, and that water turning into Polti steam, and that Polti steam killing 99.9% of germs and bacteria.
And the great thing is it holds that temperature so it doesn't flood the surface that you're cleaning. Whether it's in the kitchen, in the bathroom, whether you're doing floor surfaces. Remember, it's one machine that does everything. All the accessories that Bev's showing you, all included. All the sockets are included as well.
Everything's included. Or as I say, the only thing you have to do, it's all right when you first
That's
use
hot
it,
stuff.
it's a bit warm.
Hot stuff.
But as I say, when you get this home, the only thing you're going to have to do is put water in it and switch it on.
Good to go.
Now,
That's it,
massively
good to go.
busy. Do check your baskets out. Remember, this is what it's all about. One machine to clean all your sealed floor areas. So whether it's parquet or tiles or marble, or whether it's a wooden floor. But then it's got carpet glider for all your carpet areas as well. But then on top of that, you've got the walls, the bathroom tiles, extractor hoods, windows, mirrors. Never smears those windows and mirrors. The wardrobe doors, perhaps they're all mirrored and there's always hairspray over them and nothing gets that hairspray off. This will. You can see how easy it is to manoeuvre. So we're talking about all the floors, but use it as that handheld. So use it across the whole of the kitchen area. If you've got a little puppy and it's puppy training and there's a few accidents in the house, you know you're killing 99.9% of germs and bacteria without the use of chemicals.
That's great, isn't it? You're not going down that cleaning aisle in the supermarket, spending £2 on this, £5 on that, £4 on the other thing. You're just using the power of steam, tap water. You'll use it on all your floor surfaces, and you saw there even on your rugs and carpets with that carpet glider. The Fresco Vapor is brilliant. If you want a natural fragrance added in, whether it's lavender or pine, well, I say whether it's lavender or pine, pine's all already in baskets. You've got those available just at the bottom of the screen there. All your accessories, 11 of those in total. You can use it all around the home, bathrooms, kitchens, tiles, indoors and outdoors as well.
So simple, so much faster and more effective, I think, than any other way of cleaning. It heats up in 15 seconds. You won't have even got the hot water out the tap in that time. You definitely won't have filled a bucket of water to get a mop to try and clean, or even to go around with a sponge. But remember, that hot water cools down, and as soon as you put something dirty like the mop or the sponge back into that water's contaminated, and then you're trying to clean with dirty water. This will always be killing 99.9% of germs and bacteria just with the water from your tap. And even if you've got hard water, you have got the filtration as well. Massively, massively busy. Please do check those baskets through. I'm just hearing how busy we are and how quickly the stock and the time is going.
Time is flying.
237 706 is your item number, and it's the lowest ever price we've had a Polti steam cleaner, a whole cleaning system. We did all the floors, and now we're around the house.
Yeah,
Before we carry on, we've had our
Okay.
first sellout, I'm afraid. The Pine's already sold out, so the Pine fragrance is gone. But if you're still shopping and you want one of those fragrances, we do have the lavender available. But the Pine is gone, I'm afraid. Oh, it's all right, don't worry. If you want the lavender, there's only 30 of those
Oh,
left.
my word. Busy.
Quick.
We had a massive amount of stock of the actual mop itself and the clean steam cleaning system, but so much of that stock has already gone, and we didn't have as much stock of the fragrances. So please, everything, you've got to check your baskets out while the stock is there. So what are we going to do next, Bev?
Well, I'm going to do what I was doing on Saturday, actually. I decided to put the chicken out of the actual tray it came in and put it in tin foil. Okay, so I thought, oh, I'd do it nice and slowly so it's nice and moist, right? Okay, well, that's fine. But when you go to pick the tin foil up and it splits and the
everywhere.
juice went everywhere. But I didn't panic.
No.
I just mopped it up the best I could and just thought, get on with the cooking, I'll get the steam thing out.
Great.
I keep mine under the sink, so again, it's good to go. And it's lightweight, it's easy. 15 seconds. I didn't have to go down to the shop on Saturday afternoon to go and find an oven cleaner because I got the best one in my opinion. And literally, I used this on the wire rack, and then I used the bottom part of it to just mop and sanitise all the day.
That's dirt coming
Yeah, I mean, just look at this. I mean, that was horrendous.
And even though it's a small and lightweight unit, it's super powerful.
It is very powerful. I mean, think about
Look
your
at that.
barbecues.
Look at the difference.
And you know, if you've tried to clean things like this, sometimes you just can't get them clean.
Yeah.
No.
I scrub them, you soak them, I put them in the dishwasher,
Yep.
and they still look exactly the same. Steam
what
is
that is.
incredible.
What's
I don't know
What's that?
Bringing our own accessories here.
what that is.
And no chemicals. That's
No.
the other thing. When you talk about
So-
the oven cleaners.
So you could put food directly on that. I love it for wooden chopping boards.
Oh, I've
Because
got one of
how on
those
earth do you get
somewhere.
wooden chopping boards clean properly? You know, if you've cut
can't, can
chicken
you?
on there and things,
Yeah.
and then you don't want to cut anything else on there, and
No.
you can't put them in too hot of water. So steam is the way to go. So you could put food directly, because you're not leaving a chemical trace on
absolutely.
there at
Same
all.
with on your worktops. You could make your sandwiches directly onto the worktop.
You could use it on the little one's high chair, on the little
Oh,
tray.
yeah.
Because again, no chemicals. You're not leaving anything
No.
nasty behind.
Tell you one thing that's very good for children's toys. If you've got
Oh,
the
yes.
soft toys, you know, like you normally put them in the freezer and all the rest of it. Use your steam. You don't need to put them in the freezer.
Great.
The steam will kill 99.9%.
Or often, I know a lot of children watch them going round in the washing machine, desperate for them to come out. Honestly, absolutely phenomenal for killing 99.9% of germs off virtually all and everything, but without chemicals.
Yeah.
So if you are doing the oven, I always think some of those oven cleaners, they smell disgusting. They've got skull and crossbones on,
Yeah.
and you have to wear gloves. It's making you cough and choke. And then I think we're going to put our food in that oven that's got all
Exactly.
those horrible smells in.
You're going
Look
to
how
eat
clean
off
that
of
is.
it.
Look how clean that
See
is.
the line there where it's broken down all the dirt on that tray, and that goes for every surface of your oven, the walls of the oven.
Oh.
You can get right in there because you've got that extension as well.
You know, when you first use it on this, you'll see it all of a sudden inside your oven will turn white. There'll be parts of it's gone pure white. That's the fat that you can't see, that's dried underneath.
Oh,
and that's what
gosh.
it's doing, it's starting to melt. So you can also do your extractor fan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grease.
Grease builds up.
Yeah.
That never seems to, especially the meshy bit, never seems to come clean. You can use whatever clean, and it always seems to still be tacky and greasy. This will break down that grease. We are super busy. We have got a Polti steam cleaning system for under £85. We didn't expect any stock updates because we had a vast amount of stock, but we have got a stock update.
Yeah, we're approaching 20% of the stock now. Remember,
Wow.
if you want those fragrances, the Fresco Vapors, make sure you add them in straight away. And they're just at the bottom of the screen there for you if you want to add those in. If you've any messages, you'll see there's a little message board on our website, shopontv.co.uk. James has messaged us. Hi, James.
Hi, James.
What's James got to say? I got a Polti steam cleaner now. My house is so clean. Even the spiders have packed up.
Ah, love
Good
it.
work. Good work, James.
I love it.
My daughter will think that's wonderful.
Thank you to James. Now, Hayley mentioned chopping boards.
Yes, she did, so I thought I'd just do this quickly. What happens, you know, obviously you use your knives and the dirt and the germs live in the cracks. But the thing is, you can't go and put those in your dishwasher, can you? Because it overwets them too much.
Well, they break. I've tried because if I've done chicken on a wooden chopping board, raw chicken, I'm desperate to clean it properly. And there's no way in my mind that you can, apart from with steam, because that steam is killing 99.9% of germs and bacteria.
Of course it is, and that's exactly what it's doing. But it's using Mother Nature.
Yes.
So it's using just tap water. Oh, look. That's released it out of there.
And it's got into all the cuts where you
see, it's got all there. That's the horrible bit there. And we've cleaned and sanitised that. You get longer out of your utensils and things because you're taking care of them, basically. Shower heads with the lime scale that gets blocked. Now, I know a lot of people are very tempted to get the pins and trying to get it out, but you shouldn't do that because you damage the actual little spindle that's inside.
And I've used a lot of cleaning products that have damaged taps and things because they've broken down sort of the rubbery bit, or they've actually damaged, if it's not proper chrome and things,
it's
they've taken the silver coating off. Faux chrome. I've ruined loads of things with, you know, really intensive sort of cleaning products.
But this is great for breaking down hard water. So we talked about taps all around you. Taps is going to be brilliant. Great on your shower head, like we say, for all the holes where the water comes out of.
Absolutely. Because what you're doing is you're breaking that lime scale down. And as I say again, also, you know, put some lemon juice.
Look at that. And that's London hard water.
Yes.
I mean, that is so impressive. And now the shower's going to work properly, because when you have got it all clogged up, it's not as powerful as it should be.
And it's...
Or it hits you in the... It hits you in the eye, you know, when you get in the shower.
Yeah, that's it, because it's going the wrong direction. Yeah. I love it on chrome and things.
On the outside.
Stainless steel. Look at the shine
on that chrome
that
you've got there. What a finish. If you want to get hold of this, now is the time. 237706 is your item number. Is it good price we've got for you? Is it good price? It is great price.
It's a very good price without even looking anywhere else, because at under £85 is phenomenal for a home steam cleaning system. But if you do want to look at prices, you can go to Robert Dyer's, £106 practically there. Hughes and Polti, 120 virtually, which is our regular full price, and DIY.com, again, £120. At £84.99, massive saving, and we've got PayPal to split that cost over 3 payments as well, completely interest-free. But my goodness, only as long as stock is there. And remember, it comes with 11 accessories. So use it with all your handheld system, but use it as you're upright. There's so many ways to clean your home with just one product.
It's very important to point out, don't let that price put you off at £84.99. It's a Polti machine. We've got a great price, as you've seen, with those comparisons there. A 2-year warranty on a machine that's an upright. It's a handheld. You'll use it in the kitchen, in the bathroom, all your floor surfaces as well. And it's super lightweight as well.
My mum hates change, but she does like a clean kitchen floor. And I said, try a steamer, a steam cleaner. Try it now. And so we got her one. Absolutely loves it. She has it stood behind the back door, and it's under some coats. You know, there's some coats that hang there. And whenever my brothers come round with the dogs, as soon as they've gone, she steam cleans the floor. She steam cleans the floor every Saturday morning. I'll speak. I've just steamed. So easy. She can't. But she was selling this to other people the other day. They were going, have you used a steam cleaner? She was like, yes.
And she loves the fact that it's not like old cleaning of your floors with a mop, because it's pretty much dry straight away.
So she
doesn't flood the floor.
So she doesn't have to stay out of the kitchen because the floor's really wet. She can, you know, do the floor, then she can be in the kitchen doing other jobs, because the floor does dry so quickly. But the thing she really likes is it's a proper clean. She can see on the cloths it's a deep down clean. Even if the floor didn't look particularly dirty, it's not always the dirt you can see, it's the dirt you can't see as well. And she knows that she's killed 99.9% of germs and bacteria.
And without using any chemicals, not having to go to the cleaning aisle.
Lightweight, easy.
This one and that one, and one for the bathroom, one for the kitchen, one for the oven, one for the shower. This does it all with the power of steam and water from the tap. Think about how much money you'll save just on cleaning products.
Well, you go down that cleaning aisle and it is the most expensive aisle, isn't it? And some of them are horrible. Damage my hands, they get down your throat, they make you,
wear gloves.
you choke, you need to wear gloves, they really smell. Everything, I think if you smell a bleachy smell, that doesn't mean clean. I think it's masking the odours. Remember, this is sanitising and deodorising as well. So if you have got pets and things, it gets rid of that wet dog smell.
Wet dog smell.
That wet dog smell. I don't know, none of us can talk this evening.
Oh, my word.
Oh, and if you're cooking and you've got an open plan area and you do fish and it seems to smell for days, you take the bin out and you're like, but what does smell? It's all in your carpets and your
upholstery.
Yeah, your curtains and things. And of course, you can steam clean to get rid of those odours as well.
Definitely add in the Fresco Vapor whilst we've still got it in stock.
Yeah,
it's at the bottom of the screen there, just lavender available, but it's a lovely natural fragrance. 862764 is your item number. It's less than £5 extra in your PayPal basket if you're spreading the cost with PayPal online. 237706. Remember, you can order on the phone if you wish. 03333 241 241. We are at the busiest point of the show.
Now, we're 20% of the stock is sold out and gone. I was just going to say exactly that right now, but actually now another 5%, 25% of a vast amount of stock, because this is a launch show. So we were like, oh, we're going to do it as a 24-hour, and they were going, no, we can't do a 24-hour because we've got lots of stock. But that stock is disappearing right now tonight, because I don't think you'll find a steam cleaning system as powerful and as good as this for a price anywhere near this. And we've not even been on air an hour yet.
You've got to confirm your orders and check your baskets out. Remember, we've got lots of other products that we're going to show you, but we are going to give you a couple of minutes to check out and remind you of all the features of this great machine.
Polti, creators of Vaporetto Steam Cleaning, are proud to showcase the SV440 Double Steam Mop, combining the lightness of steam with the power of experience. The SV440 Double is the new steam mop with integrated handheld steam cleaner. It's easy to use, lightweight with a slim design, easy to manoeuvre, flexible, and thanks to the Vapor Force brush, it's able to clean all corners and reach the most difficult spaces. Using the power of steam for hygienic cleaning, it removes dirt at the same time as killing and removing 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses without the use of harmful chemicals. And with its integrated rear bristles, effectively tackles the most stubborn dirt. Ideal for cleaning every kind of floor, wooden, tiled, marble or delicate floors, and perfect for refreshing carpets and rugs in a convenient way. The Vapor Force brush also includes a Fresco vapor dispenser to neutralise smells and provide a pleasant long-lasting freshness after cleaning. The SV440 Double Steam Mop comes with an integrated handheld steam cleaner, and thanks to the wide range of accessories, cleans up to 15 different surfaces, including all bathroom areas, such as sinks, taps, tiles, showers and mirrors. It makes cleaning kitchen surfaces quick and easy, including cookers, hobs and tiles, and is perfect for bedrooms, refreshing mattresses and curtains. It cleans radiators and is ideal for the lounge, refreshing upholstery, cleaning windows, and even plants. The SV440 Double Steam Mop guarantees maximum ease of use and fast cleaning. The cloth can be easily attached and removed. The detachable water tank can be refilled quickly and easily with tap water, thanks to the integrated anti-calc filter that helps prevent the build-up of limescale and enhances the effectiveness of steam. Plus, it's ready for use in 15 seconds. Cleaning all around your home has never been so easy with the Vaporetto SV440 Double Steam Mop from Polti. Polti, the secret to a natural home feeling.
Now, remember, a quarter of our stock from our launch stock, which was massive, is sold out and gone. Go onto the website, check your baskets out, look at all the accessories. It comes with 11 accessories, so you can use it all around your home. It isn't just a steam mop. This is a steam cleaning system.
The full system, and you've got so much included and so many features. You can see, as a steam mop, brilliant on all your floor surfaces, whether it's tiles, whether it's laminates. It's even got the carpet glider, but it's also a handheld steam cleaner for the kitchen and for the bathroom, indoors and outdoors. Super lightweight, super long cable, and because it holds temperature up to 99.9% of germs and bacteria. £84.99 comes down to £30.31 on your first of 3 PayPal
Can't believe it's that price. And check it all out on our website, shopontv.co.uk. Do check out. It's a Polti night tonight, and this is our iron.
And this is why we're going to feature this next. It's got a brilliant price reduction. A steam generator iron of this quality at £79. Is it a good price? Yes, it is. It's a brilliant price. You can see at Robert Dyas, almost 106. At Polti, 139. Tesco's have got it on a good price, just under 100. We've got it way better at £79. 318498. If you've not had a steam generator before, this takes you to another level.
And this is ours. This is the Simply Shayley, or the Shayley Simply. Honestly, we absolutely love it. But we've always used Polti.
I have to say it's my favourite, this one. It's so lightweight, it's just so easy to use. It really is a cracking little
And
iron.
what a price.
I know. You pay that for one of those heavy things that you know, with about an egg cup full of water, wouldn't you? I mean, now, what's ironing all about? Well, it's a chore normally, isn't it? But what's Polti ironing all about? Something totally different.
Satisfaction.
So if I sort of said to you, I could halve your ironing down completely by using this iron. In fact, by 53% if you want to be precise.
Right.
So if you iron for 4 hours, I can say you're going to do that same amount of ironing using this iron in less than 2.
And that's tried and tested, isn't
Yes.
it? You
Oh,
know,
yes.
Gone to, what was it, weights and measured?
Weights and measures, yes. And
that's exactly, it was like 52%. It's amazing.
It is, it really is. So how does it do it? Okay, well, we've got this, well, I think you call it a twill.
Yes.
Yes. It's horrible stuff, isn't it?
That looks tough.
Yes.
Yes, it does look tough. And the thing is as well, they go in these the spinners on your washing machine, and unfortunately they're high.
They get so creasy.
Yes.
So that locks the creases
It
in,
does,
doesn't it?
yeah.
Bedding's
Well,
like that as
yeah.
well. Yeah, it absolutely.
So we've got a shirt like this or something similar that we've got to do, whether it's jeans or something like that. So we filled it up, heat up time 2 minutes, and literally
this is brilliant.
you can go straight through it. Now I'm not pressing down on this. In fact, if I try and hold it with my finger and thumb, that's to prove that I'm not pressing down on it.
Because it used to be with ironing, it's your hard work, your elbow grease that helps get the crease. But it's not, it's purely like the power of the steam, really, isn't it?
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look
If you
at
just
that.
lift that up, Bev, because we can see what it was like here.
Oh, look.
And look at what, it feels like different
Yeah,
material.
it softened it. What steam does at this
Yes.
rate, it literally softens it.
I think it's kinder to your clothes, isn't
Yes,
it? So
it
if you've
is,
ruined anything when you're ironing it, which I've done many times in the past, it's so much kinder on your clothes. I think your clothes seem to stay new looking for longer.
Well, yeah,
a
because-
hot plate can really dull the colour or
Well, it
melt
also
something.
creates a lot of friction.
Right.
And the thing is, because you've got such a high temperature on your sole plate, that is what burns the fibres of the fabrics. Because most irons are 2,000 to 3,000 watts of heat.
Gosh.
But this one is only 750 watts, because this one is the only iron on the market that gives you 5 times more steam
Wow.
than any other iron on the market.
Because so often you'll look at your iron at home and you think, well, there's dirt on there, and you're trying to get the
You
dirt
do that.
off.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
great.
not dirt because you're ironing clean clothes. It's actually a bit of your favourite
Yeah,
blouse
it's
that's
fabric.
melted, or
Yeah.
you know, when you see the pockets, the shiny pockets, or the
Yeah.
V-neck jumper,
Yeah.
the V's on the back
Going
as well as the
backwards.
front. Yeah, yeah.
Now, I've gone and done the thick shirt.
Yeah.
I've come in now onto these, like, I don't quite know what you call it. They are so fine, aren't
Is it like a chiffon-y maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that sort
chiffon's
of
quite a
thing,
good.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's quite
they?
good.
I've not turned anything down.
That's interesting, isn't
Yeah.
it?
And not gone anywhere near the temperature control. And what I have done is gone straight onto that.
And that's
Actually ironed
proving
that.
your point about the sole plate. It's that the sole plate
busy-
is a
busy fabric.
cooler sole plate. It's the power of the steam, so we haven't had to change the temperature to
great.
go between different clothes, which is brilliant.
Or, if you would hold that for me, please.
I will
Chris,
hold
thank
that.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh,
Okay,
do here?
keep
you
it
want-
tight at the top for
oh,
me.
close
that's
the
good.
top up.
This is what you'd hang on a hanger. And you can iron from inside if you want to, and you can iron.
I do a lot of iron and go, so I don't stand and iron for a long time. I get something out of the wardrobe and I iron it, and I go out. Whereas you're stand and iron your stuff, whereas
now, I've got a question for everybody.
Oh.
Okay.
Bedding. Where do you stand on ironing bedding? I've got to iron bedding.
We were on about this
the other day. I mean, loads of people say, "Oh no, I don't iron the bedding." Well, it's
But
like
it looks
it's not
dirty
clean.
if it's not ironed.
Yes.
Oh, you want it all crisp and nice
What
looking,
about
don't you?
then if you iron your bed, but you also help to clean your bed at the same time?
Yes, please.
Right, wash your bedding, dry it, put it back on the bed, take this to the actual bed and iron on the bed. Because remember, you're using 120 degrees of steam, so you're sanitising that surface.
Refreshing
So
the
the
bedding.
mattress,
Refreshing
the
the bedding.
duvet,
Duvet
Yep.
that's in
the
there.
pillows.
Absolutely, easier, a lot easier. In fact, I can do my king-size bed in a third of the time to what I
You
would
do it on the bed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Pillows, you can also deodorize your pillows at the same time,
Right.
because you're ironing your pillowcase on there, and literally it takes me minutes to do.
Yeah.
Then while I'm there, I think, well, I'll just get the dust off of the curtains.
Refresh the curtains,
Yeah,
right.
refresh your curtains. So there's all sorts of little jobs that you can do for yourself with it really not taking you much time or effort.
It's also got loads of other features. It's got an eco mode on it.
It's got an
hasn't it?
eco mode which will save you, I think it's 30% of your of your
It's
electricity.
25% of energy
Yes.
and 27% saving on water.
Water. That's it. So it's not using. But also, it's a self-cleaning iron. So
Wow.
if you live in a hard water area, this is the type of iron that you need, because this will help to get rid of the lime scale that gets collected in your usual
And
appliances
that is
at
so
home.
good, because I think the majority of us
flushes
now
out.
have hard water,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
can destroy a product. So it's been
Absolutely,
designed
yeah.
to self-clean,
Yeah.
which is brilliant.
So you can, so literally, that's your eco function. But also, I'll show you around the back of the iron, is to show you how to clean it. Because as I say, if anything's really difficult, you don't tend to do it, do you? And because this is so simple, so you've got your blue light here. If you press and just hold that for, I think it's sort of, there you go. That's brought your eco button on.
Ah, right, so that's your
simple.
saving.
Okay.
But you've still got the same sort of power, you've still got the same,
Yeah,
brilliant.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Okay. So let's switch this off and start again. So your blue light, now when it's ready for cleaning, that blue light will flash at you. And all you need to do is fill it up as you would to iron. In other words, put water in the front. Press and hold that for about 10 seconds. That starts the cleaning process off. All you have to do is hold that over a bowl or the sink,
Yeah.
because it's going to flush out the lime scale in the boiler, and it's going to flush it out through the top of the iron. And it also cleans the back of the plate at the same time.
The other thing I love about it as well is the iron. Obviously, you don't have any water in the iron,
No.
so it's so light.
Yeah.
It's so
Have you
light.
felt
Yeah.
this one?
It's
for me,
that's super.
it's
I mean,
one of the
it's our
lightest.
iron. It's so super light. And I love the fact you can clean it through, because if you do get hard water in, you end up getting that over your clothes, don't you? Because it can't spitting out
Yes.
the horrible whitey bits.
Yeah.
So
Well, you
the
know
fact you
what
can
that can be sometimes. You know, if you use fabric conditioner, what happens is we never measure it, do we?
Oh, right.
So as you're ironing with a lot of irons, because the steam's quite moist, what you do, you iron over and it sucks out the residual of your fabric conditioner. And what it does, it blocks the holes up.
Right.
And so when you use
Right.
the steam
Then
power,
it spits it out.
spits it back out.
Right.
What
That
a
doesn't
brilliant
do that
machine.
because the steam is dry,
Dry.
super dry heated steam.
And that also helps with stopping the creases coming back so quickly. Because if you do dampen your clothes, sometimes people spray and then iron. What you'll find is when you put them into your drawers and things, or put them into the wardrobe, when you get them out, they're creased again because you've put them away sort of damp, whereas this is like a dry iron. We're so busy on absolutely everything. If you want this iron price-wise, you'll find nothing like it. But actually, the ironing board is the same, and we love our ironing board.
And this is designed to work with a steam generator iron.
Absolutely. When you're using this amount of steam, you need to have an ironing board that's got holes in, if you like, because if you've got a solid board, what happens is, in fact, if this was solid wood, there would be nowhere for that steam to go, and unfortunately that would revert back to water and wet all your garments. So you need to have an ironing board that's got the mesh holes in, that way the steam can pass through. In fact, this week I have been using mine as a dressmaker because I have to take my trousers up.
I always say that. I think
Yes.
it's great because I used to do sewing and stuff. If you're a dressmaker, it's such a nice
surface.
wide
Wide
surface
board,
that you
yes.
can work on as well, and great for bedding and things and bigger items because you've got the space. And I love the fact that this will sit on the end. It's got a station for it, whereas a lot of ironing boards you sort of then have to sit this onto here because
Yeah.
that bit isn't strong enough
Then
or
you've
big
lost
enough.
this.
Then you've lost space here.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely brilliant, and
And
it's
you get the
delivered to
cover.
your door, and it's sturdy.
It is sturdy. It's not
We've had
heavy,
some right
but it's-
rickety ones in the
Oh,
past. As
yeah,
soon as you
they
put the
wobble.
iron on it, it's like that, isn't it?
No, no, absolutely. And also you get the ironing cover with, which has got the padding inside. Don't be tempted to put more padding in. You don't need to.
No.
Because again, what you're doing is you're not allowing the steam to go through, and that's actually helping to iron both sides of your garment as well.
Because the steam's going
Yeah.
all the way through.
Yeah.
You are getting the plain cover with what we've got available on the website, but there's not a great deal of stock and we're busy for this. I love the fact it's delivered to the door because I had to put mine into the car, which was quite an experience.
It was, yes.
Yes.
You've got a £20 saving as well. 132584 is the item number for your ironing board. If you want the iron itself, my word, this is a brilliant deal. At £79. And remember, we shop for it elsewhere so much more. 318498. Quick question from Mel. Hi, Mel. The warranty, is it the same
2
as...
years.
Yeah.
All Polti is 2 years regardless, and everything that you buy from Polti is, if you pick the phone up, they're based in Manchester, they actually come and collect your product from home. You don't struggle back to the post office or wherever. They'll come and collect it. They will either exchange or repair it, and they get it back into your home between 5 to 7 working
So
days.
good.
Now,
It's like
I
a
think
silver
that's
service,
silver
isn't it?
service.
It's absolutely amazing. For under £80, honestly, you've got to check your baskets out. Massively busy on everything. This is our iron. We love it.
We absolutely love it. Go to the website to find everything. Again, we're going to give you a couple of minutes to check out. So many of you going for our Polti iron.
Really is great to have your company this morning, and we are busy on everything. We always are when Polti's with us. It's always a bit of a sell-out busy night. And a product that has sold out so many times. You've loved that iron. But our Polti coffee machine, which we actually only launched, gosh, when
About
was it?
6 months ago, I would say.
It's sold out at least 3 times. It is available. It is in stock right now. And honestly, if you like your coffee, I think it will be one of the best things. It's so compact, yet it's not just for espressos.
No, when you look at this, it does look like just an espresso machine, but you can see that wand on the other side. That's your milk frother. It means that you can make all your favourite milk drinks as well. Do start off every time, every coffee starts with the perfect espresso. And that's what you get here, the perfect pour, the gorgeous crema on top of the espresso that you see there. The bundle we've got for you includes 54 of the coffee pods, but you can also use your favourite ground coffee here.
Which I love, because so often when you have a machine like this, it's just for espressos and you can only use the pods. But you can use whatever you want, the ground coffee, the pods that you get with it, do use them, they taste amazing. But then with the milk frother, make all these amazing coffees. And that is the lovely thing. The milk frother's got 2 different settings. So whether you want want a really frothy milk to make the best cappuccino, or whether you want a more textured milk, perhaps to do a hot chocolate or to do a latte, you can do it with this machine.
You can even do iced coffee and tea with this machine. £51.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. There it is again, that perfect pour when it comes to coffee. Combining experience from Stefano Polti, who was in coffee for years, with the power of steam from Polti and the Polti family. It's a brilliant machine. The coffee is solo origin coffee, so you get the same taste every single
That was really important to them as well when they were looking into bringing out a coffee machine. They wanted to bring out some really fabulous coffee, and we've all fallen in love with this incredible coffee. So do please try all of these pods, because there is a good coffee for every time of day. You've got sort of a smooth afternoon coffee, you've got a morning kick coffee, a well-balanced coffee.
Yeah, 3 different countries. You've got Uganda, Tanzania and Vietnam is where the coffees come from. Even the artwork on the boxes is sourced locally. Polti bought the rights. The originals now hang in the Polti headquarters in Italy. And it's about bringing you coffee that tastes superb time after time. And the pods are all compostable as well.
They are. The machine is super compact too, so it's going to fit into any home, any kitchen. If you've been looking at coffee machines, and there's some amazing ones, but they're all massive and can be hundreds or thousands of pounds. If you want a coffee machine that makes all coffees, normally the smaller machine, like the coffee that we're making today, the smaller machine is normally just for espressos. This will allow you to make the most incredible espresso, but then that espresso, because you've got the milk frother, will then make any coffee that you want. And these coffees that we're showing you right now, they are included 24 pods, but please don't forget, you can use all your ground coffees as well. It comes with 3 different filters, one for the pod, one for ground coffee and one for a double coffee too. So you have got everything you need to, well, I think to save a fortune, actually.
Well, when you think about what you pay for coffee, if you go to the coffee shops on the high street, even if you went to a machine in the supermarket, you'd probably pay more than the costs that we're going to show you on screen. £3.50, £3.80, £4, £5. We've been quite generous with these. Quality coffee at home with this machine will cost you around about 50p a cup. If you can get a high street coffee at one of those big branded places for £3 a cup, you're doing very well. You could be saving £2.50 per day on each coffee, or £10 for every 4 coffees. With the offer at £149, which includes 54 of the coffee pods, it'd be saving you £10 a week on that bought coffee. You pay for your machine in 15 weeks on that.
I think it'll pay for itself so quickly, because we know how many coffees we drink a week. You know how expensive they are. And even get yourself one of those flasks and take this into work with you, because honestly, you will get the best tasting coffee, and you've got the best coffees. They're your filters, and there's the different filters, and you've got your tamper as well.
You've got everything that you need, and a brilliant price again. If you look at the usual price of around about £220 with the coffee pods, it's down to £149. You can get extra coffee available on the website, but this is what it's about, that perfect pour, that perfect espresso base, whatever coffee you like.
Fantastic crema there as well. It's quick, it's easy, it's all very much one button. It's compact, so it's going to fit into any kitchen, but I think you could have this in a bedroom as well. But once you've got that espresso, you can then, because this machine has got a frother on it, you can actually then make every coffee you want. Now, the frother has got 2 different actual settings, so you can make really sort of frothy milk, which is great for your cappuccinos and things. But then the second setting for a more textured sort of milk, so that's really nice for hot chocolates actually, or lattes and flat whites. You could be the best grandparents making the kids a hot chocolate out of here, and then you could have the best, well, espresso, cappuccino,
cortado, latte, flat whites. You can do all the specialty coffees in there, even iced coffee, hot chocolate. You can even do tea in there if you want.
And you can do some really nice flavoured coffees with the syrups and things, can't you? Honestly, absolutely.
Liqueur coffees.
Fabulous. All one button, all compact. I would say the size of a toaster, so it's going to fit into your kitchen. And my dream is to have a really nice, beautiful bedroom, and then that be on the side. And when you wake up in the morning, and perhaps a really nice view from the window. pop the coffee on and just stay in bed. Brilliant gift, great wedding gift as well if you've got any weddings coming up. And I think so often a coffee machine is something people won't have and will be a great present. And of course, don't forget, incredible price. Sold out 3 times at least in the past. It may even be 4, but we have got it available right now.
Now we've got to show you something else that the team have actually reduced the price on, and it's perfect because of this weather. If you've been trying to dry your washing, what a nightmare it can be. Well, we have got this fabulous air dryer. This is the Hang and Dry Plus. It's an electric clothes dryer. It has a fan in the base of the machine. You put the cover over. You've got lots of different configurations. You can lay it out however you like. Hang your washing in there, and it dries it so much quicker, doesn't it?
It does. No tumble drying and no making your rooms damp. I know lots of us right now hanging clothes around the house, perhaps putting it in the spare room, putting it on the radiators. Have you noticed that there's mould coming on your windowsill, or the actual wallpaper by the radiator starting to come away now because you've got that, the wetness of your clothes then dampens down everything and can create that mould. Whereas this, you're locking your clothes into this sort of drying system, which is phenomenal. I love the way it's designed because you can.
This is my favourite.
You can have it you could have a long dress in there, you could have trousers, you could have a really nice sort of soft jumper, you could have all your towels.
Yeah, you can change the configuration inside, so depending on what you're drying. So it's bespoke for whatever wash you've done every single time. The cover that you can see there, it goes straight over the top. It's got vents in the top of there, and it's a customisable frame, like we said, so you can lay it out however you want. To get a machine like this for $79.99 is a brilliant value. That's the heater that's in the base. This is the Hang and Dry Plus, so you get the remote control, so you don't have to bend down when you're changing the settings. You've got the garment hanger included, and it folds flat as well.
That's the nice thing, so you can put it away when you're not using it and just get it out as and when you want it. It's on wheels too, which is brilliant. It's low running costs. It works out around about 22p per hour. Obviously that will vary all depending on what you pay for your electricity. It's great for dresses, it's great for trousers, it's great for bedding, it's great for towels, and perhaps you go swimming with the kids a lot and you can never get those towels dry. This can allow you to do that just very quickly and easily. The sweatshirts that's never dry. Do you know the worst thing actually? When you're drying clothes indoors, what do they smell like?
Horrible.
Oh, to me,
Foisty.
they smell like wee.
Oh,
don't they? They smell like, you're like that. What's that smell? And they've got a wee smell to them. Don't you think?
795994 is the item number.
Don't you agree? Have you never put something on that hasn't dried quickly and you're like, it has got that wee smell? It has. It's not just me. It's not. You're horrible. You agree with me normally. Honestly, it is. It's a horrible, musty wee smell. I don't. I've dried nicely.
You've had a lovely wash, haven't you, today? If you want to go for that, you've got 3 PayPal payments available. Just $28.65 on your first of 3.
That's the devil.
Payments. It is the devil. 795994. We've got to get back to Polti, the Polti products that we've got on the show. A brand new steam mop. A steam mop we've never done at this kind of price.
No, launched it tonight. It's under £85, which is absolutely crazy because it's an upright and it's a handheld system. So we're cleaning the whole of your home with the power of steam, killing 99.9% of germs and bacteria. But my goodness, you have loved it. We didn't expect stock updates because we did have a vast amount of stock, and that's why we've got the price that we've got. But 30% of that stock has sold out and gone. But we know why. For a start, it's Polti.
Yep.
But our price is fabulous.
Yeah, the price, we've got it down to $84.99. Well, you don't pay that kind of price elsewhere. You can see at Robert Dyer's, £106, just shy of a penny. Hughes and Polti, you're looking around about £120. Same at DIY.com, which is actually B&Q's website, £119. $84.99. That's why so many of you are shopping for it.
And look all the accessories, 11 accessories that come alongside it. So you can use it on all your hard floors, sealed wooden floors, your carpets. But then at the same time, with the accessories, it's a handheld system that you can use all on your kitchen worktops, around the back of the sink, around the toilet. Kills 99.9% of germs and bacteria. Because some people, they do miss the toilet. So you want to make sure you clean up properly around it. But it's the smells as well. Perhaps you've got a dog and it's that wet dog smell.
Aren't we?
Yeah. Or perhaps you have, well, dogs don't wipe their feet or their, you know, as they come in, or even their bottoms, they sit down on your floor and things, don't they? Whereas when you clean with this, you know you're killing 99.9% of germs and bacteria.
That's great, isn't it? Dirt you can see, dirt you can't see, in the kitchen, in the bathroom, all your floor surfaces.
All your work surface areas. And because it's water, no chemicals.
And super lightweight as well. So if you think about the chemicals or cleaning products that you buy in the supermarket, you spend a fortune, don't you?
And they're chemicals, so you don't want to clean your child's sort of high tray or high chair tray with a chemical, because then they're going to eat off that, aren't they? So you're cleaning just with the power of steam and just with water, so you're not leaving any nasties. The oven, have you ever cleaned the oven and your eyes are streaming? You hurt your hands, so you've put
Those
gloves on.
toxic chemicals,
You know, coughing because the smell's horrendous. But then you can't rinse that out, so that all that horrible chemicals, they're now in your oven, and then you're going to put food in to cook.
You then turn your oven on, don't you? And you
can smell it. You can. It's horrible.
Through, and like Hayley says, you're cooking then in that oven. This is the power of steam. Just tap water, and it brings the temperature, that perfect temperature, so you can kill up to 99.9% of germs and bacteria.
Super wetting everything as well. Polti steam is incredible. The design to this keeps it at that temperature all the time, so you never have sort of soaked floors. What you'll find is the floors will dry super quick. So no more stay out the kitchen because I've washed the floor. You can virtually do the job, and the job is done, and you know you've cleaned completely. I think now we've got the Christmas decorations down, we want to have that spring clean, that early year clean.
Yeah, most definitely. And there's so much here for such a great price at £84.99. You can see not only is it a steam mop, it's a handheld portable cleaner, like we were saying. Lightweight, that's very important. So it's really easy for you to move around the home. A really long cable at 7.5 metres. Spreads a fresh fragrance if you use the Fresco Vapor.
That's nice.
If we've got any left.
Yes, that's true.
On that. And it heats up really quickly. Heats up in 15 seconds.
I mean, the tap wouldn't be hot by then, would it? In 15 seconds, you are ready to go. Seeing as the handheld there, we're going to use it as the upright. You are going to absolutely love this. This is a cleaning system, I think, like no other, and a price that we just can't believe. The lowest price we've ever had a Polti steam cleaning system here at Shop on TV, under £85. And of course, you can split that cost as well. So many of you have got these in baskets. As many people ordering now as stock we've already sold. Please check your baskets through. We do tend to get busier towards the end of the hour, and then into tomorrow, everybody's shopping. Do not miss out on this deal. Launch special price. Because as an example, we've already had one sellout of the fragrance. We're now
limited stock on the lavender fragrance. Bev's with us from Polti. Brings us a great range of cleaning products, but when it comes to Polti, you're the face of Polti. This is brilliant, isn't it? But you've got to be quick.
You've got to be quick for that, yeah. It's a beautiful soft fragrance. It's not one of the chemically types of fragrance.
It's natural, isn't it? So
it's a very soft fragrance. But I mean, lavender's supposed to be good to...
it's calming, isn't it?
Calming.
Yeah.
That'd be great around the bathroom, around the, you know, the bedroom and things, just that really calm
whenever
smell.
you walk in the garden and you get that lovely fragrance of lavender, it's beautiful, isn't it? Natural fragrance, but you've got to be quick. Super limited stock, £14.90 is the price. You get two 200ml bottles. It's less than £5 if you're adding it in.
So you'll hardly even
PayPal.
notice, grab it. And people have been shopping for this before we started our show, because I know if you've bought a Polti steam cleaning system in the past and it takes the fragrance, we do so often sell out. So it's available at the moment. But let's get underway with some demonstrations, because this is just so versatile. For the money, it's ridiculous.
It is fantastic. I mean, the thing is, it's so simple, but it's like a lot of things. You know, we buy things and we think, oh, you know, it's not going to do the job right. Then we get disheartened, and then we tend to think all the others are the same. Don't where Polti's concerned. Franco Polti invented the steam generating system back in 1978 for the irons. He started to bring it into the steam cleaners in 1993, and he was one of the first to bring it into the country. In fact, John Lewis took them all in, and that's how they really started. In fact, that's how I came to work for them. I was shopping in John Lewis, and I wanted something to clean my bathroom really well, because I'd had, you know, a bit of a problem. I'd put two chemicals together, they'd had an interaction, and I nearly killed myself, and I thought, no, I'm not using chemicals anymore. They said, try the Polti steam cleaner. I never even heard of it. So
Yeah.
I thought, well, yes, why not? It can't be worse than what I'm using. Honestly and truthfully, I went back about a month later and I was raving about this steam cleaner, and the girl who worked for Polti, she says, look, she says, if you're that enthusiastic, why don't you come and work for us?
Brilliant.
I love
And
it.
that's nearly 20 years
That's
ago.
how it started.
So it's nearly
Yes.
like you bought the company, but you went and worked for the company. But I liked it so much. I bought the company. I worked for the company.
Yeah.
But there's so many reasons. Polti is to us anyhow. We've got so many Polti products. It's so superior. It's so
Absolutely,
premium.
yeah.
You know you're buying quality, don't you?
Well, you are, because the thing is with Polti, they're a family. You know, Francesca's at the head of the helm at the moment, Franco's daughter, and she's passionate about saving the planet, making life easier for families to look after their homes, not have to damage your environment, not your environment, basically, what you're living in. And this is why steam is so good. I mean, it just sanitizes all of your washable surfaces, whether it's the walls, the floors, or anywhere in between. And you can use steam and it will help to get rid of 99.9% of the bacteria, but also the viruses, which is very important at this time of year, especially with what's going around at the
And when you
moment.
think every cough, every sneeze, you'd be amazed where it travels.
Absolutely.
All on the floors,
Yeah.
the curtains, and you can sanitise and deodorise and kill 99.9%,
Exactly.
which is brilliant.
Yeah. And you're not using anything that's going to damage what you're trying to get rid of. You know, by these chemicals, they sometimes take the colour, you know, they might damage the surface. And before you know it, you've cost yourself quite a bit of money having to replace.
And so often those chemicals you're putting into the water table as well.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's saving on your pocket, it's saving on the environment,
Yeah.
saving on time, and you know you're getting the job done properly.
Absolutely.
Better job, yeah.
Now, earlier on, we used the old-fashioned method on this floor. And you can see the bit that we actually went through the middle
So
bit.
we mopped first of all, didn't we?
Yeah.
And if you can see here, look.
On the outside,
Just
yeah.
on both sides, you can see the watermarks, and that's exactly what happens when you mop. There's always a watermark, and it always feels sticky under your feet when you've mopped.
Well, yeah, because the thing is that chemical is now sitting on the surface, and if you're sticking to it with your foot, that means that the germs are sticking to it
Yeah.
a lot easier than a clean, smooth surface. And you've got this area here. So what I'm going to do is I'll just show you the mop because it's that heavy. Quite honestly, I'm
traditional
not
mop.
really that bothered about moving it about. But this is what we've got, is this mop. Now look at the colour of it. This was white when this was
Oh,
only a
don't.
few weeks ago, just before Christmas. Nobody's been here.
So we're going to try and clean with that dirty
yeah,
mop.
absolutely.
Have you ever thought about that? Because I hadn't. When you clean with a mop, it's only when the mop is completely new and the water's completely fresh, that one swipe will be the clean swipe.
Yep.
But as soon as you put that mop back in the bucket, the bucket's all dirty and got germs. And all you ever do with the mop is spread
Move it
the
around,
germs.
yeah.
That's it. Yeah, as soon as you start to move your mop and bucket, you're just smearing it along the floor.
No, you're not doing that here because it locks into the microfiber cloth, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And so you're sanitising that surface because that's keeping that at a temperature that will sanitise. You know, you've got 120 degrees of steam. Let's face it, you're not going to put your hands underneath that.
No. So it's killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria, viruses. It also leaves the floors shiny clean, so no smears, no watermarks.
No.
Great for mirrors and windows and things like that as well.
And virtually dry.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not overwetted. A lot of people who have brought steam mops in the past and thought, oh, well, you know, I like the idea of steam, but it wet everything through. And so they chuck them away. And unfortunately, they get a bad reputation.
Yeah.
You know, when you're going to buy a Polti, you're buying into a system that's going to clean your entire home just using Mother Nature, but you want something that's been really well thought about, and that's exactly what this is. That allows you now to do all your floor surfaces. So we've done the tiles. If you want to go and do stubborn marks, you can still do it. They even give
That's drying as we speak because it's that dry steam. It's a steam at the right temperature. The temperature doesn't drop, so it goes back to water. You know, the floor dries so quickly.
It does.
But I love this because of the weather we're having. I bet loads of you have got floors smells like this. The kids have come in their wellies and it's
Well,
all
you can't
slushy
help
and,
it, can you, when the weather's like it is?
Not at all. In fact, you know, my cat's backwards and forwards all the time.
Yeah.
You know, she don't wipe her paws when she comes in, and it just paddles all the way through. To get something like that set up, I mean, I know you're not going to have that great big thing at home, but even so, a mop and bucket, I don't know about you, but when I run my tap at home, it has to go all the way around my house
before it gets
to hot. You know, and you've run off quite a bit.
Yeah.
In fact, to be quite honest, you know, it must be a bucket full before, I get to the hot water. And so therefore that's wasting it, quite honestly. But with this, 15 seconds, and it's up to
Good to go.
That's great, isn't it?
You know, so you can steam. So when that one paw mark or something that's been spilt, you can get your steam cleaner, just run over it. Within 15 seconds, you're literally ready to go.
My mum has hers behind the kitchen door and she just grabs it, loves it because it's lightweight. If you've got dogs, when my brothers can bring the dogs round as soon as they've gone, she'll steam clean the floor because it's quick, it's easy in an instant. So it didn't matter if they had dirty paws. And you can see there, it all gets locked onto that microfiber cloth. But remember, that steam is killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. So if you have got pets, perhaps you've got a puppy in your puppy training, if it's had a little wee that's dried, you'd never know it was there, would you? And you might drop a crisp. And I don't know why we think floor, you know, hard floors are okay. And carpets, you pick it up, you think, oh, it'd be all right to eat. But if you actually knew, you wouldn't pick it up off the pavement. And actually, your feet, you walk into the house, so you clean your shoes on your floor. It takes about 8 steps. Your pets don't wipe their feet or their bottoms, and they sit down on that floor where you might pick that crisp up from.
And if you think about where you go when you like on the way down here tonight, we go in the motorway services, go in the toilet, the public toilet, and then you walk that into your house, don't you?
Especially if you've got carpets, as I say, 8 steps, and you wipe off whatever's on your shoe.
So you can use it. You can use it on carpets as well.
You can use it on carpets.
So where your little ones are playing and crawling, and they drop their dummy and they pick it up and they put it into their mouth, and if you knew what was living in your carpet or what was on your floors, you just wouldn't. Oh.
So what we tend to do with carpets is we try to wipe over the surface of the top, and also as the dirt becomes impacted into the carpet, the pile flattens, and so therefore the colour looks like it's faded. And it's not the sun that's done that.
Right.
It's because of the pile.
It's flattened down.
And sometimes it looks worn again because it's just flattened down. Yeah.
Also, if you move furniture and you get that indentation, don't go and wait for you waste an ice cube. That's for your gin and tonic. Go and fetch your steam and just hold it over.
And that'll bring it back up.
And it brings it back. Yes, absolutely. So, put the carpet glider on, says she.
And all those jobs that you're doing, they don't take ages to get this out. You can be going, can't you?
That's it. You can do all your floors because we've got so many different floors. Then you can do your carpets and all your rugs as well. And then we'll show you how to use it as your handheld.
It's a handheld cleaner as well.
So all work surface tops all around the kitchen and places like that.
Also, I would put your lavender stuff in that now. And then I would do the floors with the lavender or whichever.
Now, the lavender fragrance that Bev's talking about, the Fresco Vapor, it's limited stock. If you want to add those in, we'll just pop it. Are we going to pop it at the bottom of the screen? Oh, no, we're going to put it on the main screen. But it's single figures if you want to add this in. This is a lovely natural fragrance that you see here. So when you go through, if you're shopping, you just have to go through to the drop down and choose your fragrance. The other one's already sold out, but the lavender is still in stock at the moment. You'll find it on the website, shopontv.co.uk. It's the second item there. Just select your fragrance. The lavender is still in stock. You can still add that into the basket, but it's single figures. If you go to pine, it says out of stock. But if you go to lavender and then select, it'll let you buy now. We've just refresh the carpet, and when you see the amount of dirt it locks in, it's amazing.
Yeah,
isn't it?
absolutely. And the thing is, what it's doing, it's swelling those fibres of the carpet open. It's releasing all that germs and dirt that gets trapped down there, and it's neutralising the odours because it's actually killing bacteria that creates the odours. So if you've got pets, you won't have a dog smell. If you use steam, if you're someone who likes to cook really spicy food or fish
Just
or things
fish,
like that, it will neutralise that.
Sometimes you can smell that for days afterwards. You take the bin out and you're like, it must be. But the great thing is, it's in your furnishings, really, your curtains, and you can use this to get rid of the smells, which is brilliant.
And you can use it on your three-piece suite, because use your glider on the bottom.
Right.
Always, obviously, colour test a little area first, because there's that many different types of manufacturers doing different types of fabrics.
Yep.
So just double check for yourself, but also do your curtains. Not only will you get rid of the smells that gets trapped within the fabric, but what you'll also do is get rid of all of the allergens that's trapped in there, the pollen, because it comes in through the window, it sticks onto the curtains, then you shake the curtain and then the pollen goes back into the room. If you use steam, you will neutralise that.
Sanitising, deodorising, killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. And remember, every cough, every sneeze, that's on your floor, it's on your curtains. And you know you're cleaning the house absolutely fully. So we've done our carpets, we did our lovely white floor.
Carpet's always with the carpet glider, remember. Your white tiles, your black
And there's
tiles.
no smears on the tiles at all. Wooden floors can be a little bit difficult because wooden floors don't like a lot of water.
No, not all steam cleaners you can use on the wooden floor. No, because what happens is it just over wets them. The water gets underneath and then it'll lift the floor. This will be able to use on your sealed wooden floors because that's what they're designed for. So it doesn't over wet them. But what you're actually doing again is you know, if you look at some of your floors and you think to yourself, they're looking a little bit dull. That's possibly what you're cleaning them with.
Oh,
because
right.
it's the chemical that's laying on the surface.
Right.
So when you steam,
Right.
you're not leaving that film behind, but what you are leaving behind is a clean floor. You could also polish with steam. If you get some beeswax from the supermarket, put a little bit on the bottom of the cloth and then steam with it.
Well, that's a
You'll
top tip.
polish your floor at the same time. So to hire a floor polisher would be quite expensive.
Yes.
But look at this price for this, and it does all the other jobs as well.
And you're sanitising, deodorising, you're killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria, viruses. If you've got a little one that's crawling on the floor, they drop the dummy, pick it up and eat it. And it takes about 8 steps for us to clean our shoes on our floor. If you've got pets, they don't wash their feet or their bottoms before they come in. And you know what you're doing with steam, with Polti steam, is that deep down clean. I don't think you can clean like it with any other product.
No, you can't. Because the thing is, if you use, let's say you use, oh, look at that.
Oh, no. And it locks it in there, doesn't it?
Well, that's why I've left this bit to the last.
Okay.
To show you that it's taking that dirt away. It's not leaving it back on the floor.
Right, because we'd see it, wouldn't we? Yeah.
Now, with the look of that cloth, that's ready to wash. You don't even have to touch it if you don't want to. This is the little details that Polti know. If you look at the little label that's at the bottom, it's got a picture of a foot just there. So you can literally put your foot on it, pull it off, and then you're ready to go for the next one.
And that'll go in the washing machine. You're getting 2 of those pads included with the machine tonight. So you can have one on the wash, one on the machine.
You've got 11 accessories included in the deal. The deal is absolutely phenomenal, but you do need to check those baskets out. Price-wise, well, we knew it was a great price without even looking elsewhere. But if you've been looking elsewhere, have a look at the deal we've got compared with what you'll spend.
So Robert Dyers, just shy of £106. Hughes and Polti directly, just shy of 120. Same at DIY.com, 119. That's B&Q's website, DIY.com. So we've got it for £84.99. You don't have to pay that right now. Just £30.31 on your first of 3 interest-free payments if you're using PayPal Pay in 3. You just need the item number 237706, and you can shop on the website or on the phones, but I would imagine the phones are pretty busy because so many of you are shopping with us right now. So if you are going to the phones, you might have to wait a couple of minutes. If you can go to the website, please do.
Yeah,
Shop
they
on
will.
TV.
They'll get to you as soon as they can. We are here and there are queues on the phones. So if you are waiting in a queue, please do wait. But if you can get onto the website, you just know you've got the opportunity to do it so much more quickly and so much easier as well. Just check that basket through as soon as you possibly can, because we are busy. Now, we've done all our floors, all our hard floors, our sealed wooden floors, carpet with the carpet glider, all your rugs and things like that. Now this is what I love, because the machine will turn into a handheld.
Absolutely.
It used to be that you'd have a floor mop.
Yeah.
And then you'd end up buying a handheld system as well.
Yeah.
And it's all in one.
Absolutely. So you've got your handle, which is inside there. You've also got this part of it, which is the ones we've been cleaning the floor with, which would fit into the bottom of there. So you just press the two buttons. There's one on the back that comes out, and then now you've got your handheld on. This is the power unit, so it doesn't matter what tool you've got on it. There's no change in power.
Fabulous.
So it's all there.
So now we can clean the kitchen, the bathroom, all the work surface areas, the hob, around the toilet.
Absolutely. Now, with this one, you've also got a button on the handle. So when it's on as your floor one, that's how you don't have to bend down and use that. You just press that, that brings the steam through, and you can clean that way. When you're using it as a handheld one, you've got one just where your thumb would sit.
Oh, look at that.
So it makes it a lot easier.
And I can see how light that is because of how you're holding it. So it's light, compact, but
so
powerful.
Light. I think it's 2.4 kilos, I think.
And it's not pressurised, is it, Bev? So you can refill whenever you want to.
Exactly. So the water goes in the base here. Also, there's a filter that sits inside here. So consequently, you know, that helps to keep the impurities out of the boiler. So there's this anti-calc filter, I should say, which all comes with it. This little green light that you can see here, which is a dial, you can actually turn the steam pressure down, because what that will do, it stops all that pressure coming out if you're doing a delicate job. So let's say you're doing curtains at the window, you don't want the steam to blast it out the way, you can turn it down. But the thing is, it doesn't turn the temperature down, so you're still killing 99.9%.
And that water turns into steam how quickly?
15 seconds.
15 seconds and you're ready to go. Your taps probably won't be hot to try and fill a bowl in 15 seconds. But in 15 seconds, you've got steam that will kill 99.9% of germs and bacteria. And then all the accessories that you can use then all around the home.
Yep, you've got all the things you need. And the thing is with these accessories, they are really good quality.
I'm sure we've had our steam cleaning system for about 17 years. Did we work it out as?
I can't remember.
It might be even more.
It was a long time.
And we still have all the same accessories, the original accessories.
I'm not surprised.
And are still using them.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think, in fact, I'm using this. I might have had a new brush, but you can buy new brushes. They're easy to get a hold of. But as I say, all the rest of them, they are built to last. Polti's never been about this disposable thing, you know, buy it 6 months later and you want to replace it. They want you to have your machines and then tell your friends, you know, and that's how they keep repeat business. I mean, when I first started, I'd got customers that had probably had them 15, 20 years and had still had them done. And it's like anything, you look after it, it'll look after you. So, you know, make sure the filter's changed periodically. By the way, it changes colour, it goes a dark colour when you need to replace it. And it's just a case of sliding it out and clicking it back in. And that's all you have to do. And, you know, just keep using it. That's what the design for.
And don't let this price put you off. We've got a massively reduced price for you. The quality of this machine is brilliant at £84.99. Most of you are using PayPal, paying £30.31 on your first of 3 payments. Do you know what? When we go to the supermarket, we can spend over £30 on cleaning products.
Easily. I mean, again, this is another product that'll pay for itself, won't it? Because if you're not buying all those different cleaners for the kitchen, the bathroom, the floors, the walls, the work surface tops, it all adds up. And if you actually think in your head, £84.99, you'll very quickly have saved that by not buying those products.
Well, it's got a window cleaner on here, right? So you can take this out and use it on your windows as well. window cleaning stuff that you buy from the supermarket is actually dearer than diesel per litre.
Don't.
And we know how we all moan about that.
And you know, I always find window cleaning products and for mirrors and things, it always smears, where you never get smears with
don't,
steam.
you're not using the
so
chemical.
that your mirrors are crystal clear, your windows are crystal clear. Fabulous.
Absolutely. Now, this one is my favourite tool, to be honest. I can't tell you all the places that I've used this. Back of the oven shelves, the patio table, I even used it on that. The grouting round, also round the edge of the bath, in between the door, John, where you open the door and all the things.
shower door.
Around the cooker hob. The knobs on the cooker.
So let's just sort of assume that this is your grouting.
I mean, that is incredible. You can see the power of the steam in the handheld system. And then you've got 11 attachments to allow you to do, whether it is grouting in the bathroom or the kitchen, around the toilet area, killing 99.9% of germs and bacteria, around the back of the toilet seats and things. You've got all the attachments to do all of those jobs.
Yeah, all included.
Yep, all included. As I say, the sockets. A top tip, when you get it home, your 2 cloths that you've got for the floor and the socket, wash them before you use them.
Oh, right, a bit like towels.
Yeah, exactly. No fabric conditioner and just wash them.
Makes them more absorbent when you clean them.
And don't panic if you ever do wash them with fabric conditioner. Just wash them again without. It just stops them being so absorbent if you actually put fabric cleaner in. And look at
The
how
dirt on this counter.
it breaks the dirt down,
And
doesn't
it's
it?
dried on dirt that
Yeah.
makes cleaning away here. And you'll see it in a minute when you see the cloth. So busy. Please, if you've got it in a basket, confirm your order and check out. Remember, it's the launch stock, brand new today, less than £85. Oh, look.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Now, a third of the entire launch stock is sold out and gone. Couldn't do a 24-hour offer because we were like, no, we've got far too much stock. Fact is, we could have done really because that stock is depleting really, really quickly. There's more people, I think, now ordering than stock we've already sold, so you do need to check those baskets through. Otherwise, sadly, you are going to miss out on an amazing deal. Oh, what are you doing there?
Well, I'm going to give myself a little
Going to do me for a minute.
room. You know, top of the tiles, also the shower enclosure.
Yeah.
You know?
It's all your tiled
And all
walls.
the tiled walls, yeah.
Wet room if you've got
Yeah,
wet.
because that can be a nightmare, can't it?
That's your window squeegee.
So do all your
now
mirrors.
you can do your windows outside.
Yeah.
You can reach that stair window at the top of the stairs that you
Yes.
can reach normally. So, you know, you could utilise it. So, to me, that's a 3-in-1, really.
Yeah, again, that's another
versatile.
accessory, isn't it?
I love it on windows, on glass, on mirrors, absolutely fabulous. Never any smears. But I also love it like on the bathroom mirror, or, you know, where you get hairspray or toothpaste and it seems to weld on and nothing seems to get it off. This will.
This will.
But it'll be crystal clear. You won't be then trying to get the smears away. It'll be crystal clear.
You're not, this is the thing is, you know, if you took a microscope and looked around the toilet bowl, okay, what you would see is fine scratches in your porcelain.
Oh,
okay?
right.
That is your bleach and stuff like that. That's taking off a fine amount of the glaze every time
You
use
often
it.
notice that on taps and on the plug hole and
Yep.
things. I've ruined, actually, the shower plug.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was like chrome.
I thought it was a
obviously
chrome, but it was a plastic with a silver cover on, and it stripped it off.
Stripped it off completely. I had to buy a new one.
Oh, dear.
But now, of course, you're just working with water and steam. It's not going to damage those things.
Not at all. No, shower heads, absolutely fantastic. I mean, how many of us in the past have probably soaked it in vinegar, put it in, got in the shower Monday morning and switched it on and thought, I smell like a chip bag because I've got vinegar still inside the thing, isn't it? No. But you can use your steam. Again, you can just clean everything, thrones, everything.
All around the taps, it's brilliant. Isn't
And you
it?
can spend a fortune on taps, can't you?
Yeah.
So you don't want to ruin them, and you want them to look shiny and clean. That's what steam does.
It does.
Look at that.
It just makes it just so quick. And the beauty of it is you're not having to buy chemicals for this, chemicals for that. Then you go in a different room. I mean, why is kitchen tiles different to bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so
Different
I don't
cleaner.
know. Yeah. And also, just things around your home that you grab hold of. I mean, like wooden chopping boards, also wooden fruit bowls. You know, you've got a banana or something that's gone all mossy at the bottom. Well, you can't go and put it in the washer, can you?
You can't. No, if you put wood into a dishwasher, they crack completely. But how do you get rid of the deep down, you know, dirt and grime that's in that chopping board, and the smell and the stains from like raspberries or strawberries or herbs and things? For me, it's if you cut raw chicken, I want to make sure that chopping board is completely clean.
Well, of course. And the thing is, where you use the knife, that's where it sits inside.
Yeah, the real
thing. Now, if you've you see that we couldn't see, but it's there. Now, if you remember years ago, the butchers used to put sawdust and then use a wire brush.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was to soak the blood up out of the thing. That's what they did it for. Yeah.
Oh, boy,
Don't need to do that.
No, you can steam it away. Do check out those baskets. Hugely busy. I love the fact that there's no chemicals.
Oh,
not mine.
That's too
I hope
much
not.
there. It probably is yours. Big clump of air. My word.
It's not using chemicals. So on a child's high chair,
On the table.
the little tray, on the chopping board, on the work surface areas, you can actually then put food directly onto it. So into the oven, exactly the same.
And you're not leaving any toxics behind,
Not at all.
any chemicals. Honestly, you should see how this is breaking the dirt off. That can be a nightmare job to do, can't it?
Well, you can soak them, you can scrub them, you know, you can buy some really horrible bags that you can put them into, and it's an absolute nightmare. Look how easy. And now you know when you put food directly onto that tray. Or I always think oven cleaners smell so disgusting. Your eyes are running, you're choking, you've got to wear gloves. They've got a skull and crossbone on the things. You're not getting that on your skin. But then I think, well, you can't rinse it out the oven. So all of that nastiness you've left in the oven. And when you put the oven on, you can smell it, can't you? And then you're going to put your food in there.
Absolutely.
Whereas you're just cleaning with water and steam. So you know you're killing 99.9% of germs and bacteria. You've seen how quick and easy it is to clean, but you're not leaving any nasties behind.
No. I never realised, because I don't use them, but I never realised that all of these sprays that you buy from the supermarket for your surfaces, you're actually got to leave them on the surface a minimum of 5 or 7 minutes.
To work,
Who does that?
Yeah. No,
because we just spray and you wipe, don't you?
Yeah.
But it does. It has to be left on for about 5 minutes
you read on the
to
back
actually
of
be
some-
active and kill germs.
Yeah. Where you steam, as soon as that touches it, believe you me, 120 degrees, it won't survive.
the job is done. It's as simple as that.
We're busy. So many of you got our steam cleaning system in your basket. Launch show. Get onto our website right now, shopontv.co.uk. Pop it into your basket. If it's in a basket already, check your basket through. It's got 11 accessories. This is a home cleaning system. Can't believe the price. It's the lowest price Polti steam cleaning system that we've ever had. And you've got all these accessories to do all these different jobs.
Yeah, you'll use it indoors and outdoors. Think about things like barbecues, but the kitchen, the bathroom, it's really flexible. It's really easy to get into the corners because of the Vapor Force brush. You've got everything you need to clean the entire home, but you're not using those chemicals. You're not spending all that money down that cleaning.
So you're actually saving on your pocket because you're not having to pay for all the cleaning products. Saving on the environment because you're not putting bleaches and nasty things down the sink and into the toilet, into the water table. But saving on you as well. Perhaps you know if you struggle and your eyes run, the cleaners get down your throat, they damage your hands. You're just using water and the power of steam. And honestly, my mum hates change, but she wanted a different way of cleaning the kitchen floor. She was struggling lifting that mop bucket out of the sink. It was a big heavy job, and then the floor seemed to stay wet for ages. So I said, we'll get you a steam cleaning mop, Mum. And she was like, oh, and she absolutely loves it. She never puts hers away. It stands behind the kitchen door. She always steam cleans the floor on a Saturday morning in an instant. She can't believe how quick and easy it is. But then if my brothers bring the dogs round, and they normally bring them round after they've been for a walk, so they've got the dirtiest paws, you know, and the dogs know where the dog food is, so they're in the kitchen, they're by the kitchen sink waiting for the treats, and so already the floor's dirty. As soon as they've gone, it's not an issue. Steam clean the floor in an absolute instant. My mum's
Heats up in
she's
15
86.
seconds.
and honestly loves it because it's lightweight.
Super
It's
lightweight.
quick.
Yeah, and it's really easy to use. Like Bev was saying, it's intuitive. You know how to use it straight away, whether it's as a handheld or as a floor
And
cleaner.
15 seconds to heat up to ready to steam. I bet your taps aren't hot by 15 seconds, are they? And
You want it really hot,
That's
don't
it.
you, if you're cleaning the floor.
And remember, whatever you touch with this power of Polti steam, you're killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. Think about your little ones crawling on the floor, dropping their dummy, picking it up and put it in their mouth, then, touching their face after they've touched the floor as they've walked. That floor, you've walked in out the street and the public toilets, and you've cleaned your feet on your floor or your carpets. The dogs and cats, they don't wipe their feet or their bottoms, and they sit down on that floor. And we think it's okay to drop a crisp and pick it up and eat it. Oh, it's horrible.
All that dirt you can't see, as well as the dirt you can see.
And you're cleaning as deep down as you
Steam
can.
cleans it for you. Hugely busy. It's a brand new product. It's the lowest price we've ever done a Polti steam cleaner at £84.99. If you do want to add it in, 237706. If you've not shopped with us before, shop on tv.co.uk, and you can still order on the phone. But you can use PayPal Pay in 3 and split the cost across 3 payments, just £30.31 on your first of 3 payments if you pay online.
But do check your baskets out. We so often have sellouts with Polti. We had a vast amount of stock. That's why you've got such a good price. But that stock is depleting. We've actually got more people, I think, ordering now than stock we've already sold. So please check your baskets through. You've stayed up late tonight, but honestly, for good reason. You have got, I think, the deal of the year, perhaps, because this deal, even though it's January, is fabulous.
Let's remind you of how good this deal actually is.
Polti, creators of Vaporetto steam cleaning, are proud to showcase the SV440 double steam mop, combining the lightness of steam with the power of experience. The SV440 double is the new steam mop with integrated handheld steam cleaner. It's easy to use, lightweight with a slim design, easy to manoeuvre, flexible, and thanks to the Vapor Force brush, it's able to clean all corners and reach the most difficult spaces. Using the power of steam for hygienic cleaning, it removes dirt at the same time as killing and removing 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses without the use of harmful chemicals. And with its integrated rear bristles, effectively tackles the most stubborn dirt. Ideal for cleaning every kind of floor, wooden, tiled, marble or delicate floors, and perfect for refreshing carpets and rugs in a convenient way. The Vapor Force brush also includes a Fresco vapor dispenser to neutralise smells and provide a pleasant long-lasting freshness after cleaning. The SV440 double steam mop comes with an integrated handheld steam cleaner, and thanks to the wide range of accessories, cleans up to 15 different surfaces, including all bathroom areas, such as sinks, taps, tiles, showers and mirrors. It makes cleaning kitchen surfaces quick and easy, including cookers, hobs and tiles, and is perfect for bedrooms, refreshing mattresses and curtains. It cleans radiators and is ideal for the lounge, refreshing upholstery, cleaning windows, and even plants. The SV440 double steam mop guarantees maximum ease of use and fast cleaning. The cloth can be easily attached and removed. The detachable water tank can be refilled quickly and easily with tap water, thanks to the integrated anti-calc filter that helps prevent the build-up of limescale and enhances the effectiveness of steam. Plus, it's ready for use in 15 seconds. Cleaning all around your home has never been so easy with the Vaporetto SV440 double steam mop from Polti. Polti, the secret to a natural home feeling.
So busy. Do check that basket out. We are going to move away just so you can get those baskets checked through and we know exactly what stock we've got left because we've been so busy. But something else you loved, take a little look at this because this is all about drying those clothes in this horrible weather.
If you've been struggling to dry your clothes, because we all have, haven't we, in this weather, if you're getting all the condensation on your windows because you're trying to dry inside, this is the Hang and Dry Plus. It's an electric clothes dryer. Now, the way it works, it's got a heater at the base, hasn't it?
Yeah,
it
so you put
air.
your clothes in. You can actually have it in any sort of way, so you can hang long dresses in there. You could be doing trousers, sweatshirts, towels. You can adapt it so it works for whatever you want to put in. And then you zip it shut, and then the little fan heater at the bottom will actually then dry your clothes without having to tumble dry them, without them just drying naturally indoors, which they don't, do they? They end up making the whole room damp. You've got mould on the windowsills, you've got mould up, perhaps you're hanging them on the radiator and the wallpaper's coming away from the radiator. This allows you to make sure those clothes dry really, really affordably without having to use that tumble dryer, but actually dry without leaving them smelly, which when you dry things indoors, not only do they make the room sort of mouldy, normally the clothes still smell, don't
Now,
they?
it has a 15 kilo capacity for weight on this. The heater that blows makes it dry so much quicker. And this is the Hang and Dry Plus. That cover that you see there, that's why it locks in the warmth, so they dry much quicker.
And I'm
than
thinking,
normal.
obviously, it's great for this time of year because we can't hang things out. But what about if you've got a studio or a flat? You can never hang things out. Perhaps you've got student dorms, and again, you can't get your clothes clean. They don't smell fresh. You know, you've cleaned them, you've paid for the washing products and the smelly balls and things that you put in the washing machine.
Do you mean the fragrance booster?
I do, those fragrance boosters. I call them smelly balls. They're lovely. But you can use all of that, and then when you dry your clothes indoors, they end up smelling musty. I think they've got a wee smell
it's
to
horrible.
them. You put your jumper on and you think, oh, God, I can't wear this. You end up washing it again.
But this is great because it shows you all the different ways you can use.
So whether it's dresses or trousers or bedding or T-shirts, great for sweatshirts because they take forever to dry.
Those big, heavy sweatshirts. Might be bedding that you really struggle drying. It folds flat when you're not using it as well. You've also got the clip hanger, the waterproof cover that we were talking about, that customisable frame we talked about as well. This is the perfect product for this time of year.
Absolutely.
It's a nightmare to dry clothes. If you're putting your clothes on the radiators, you're stopping the heat coming into the house.
And perhaps your towels aren't drying nicely, and again they're getting musty. I go swimming, and you don't want to just use a swimming towel once. You want to use it a few times because you only dry yourself once, but you have to dry it properly. Where do you dry it? You can dry it in here. It's brilliant.
Also great for just warming your clothes in the morning or warming your pyjamas before you go to bed.
Or perhaps the kids get a uniform dirty one day and they need to put that uniform back on the next. You know you can get the clothes washed and
dried overnight
with this indoors.
definitely.
And so affordably as well. It works out about 22 pence cost per hour. Obviously it varies on what your costs are for your electricity.
Depends on your tariff.
But that
and
makes
your
it
provider.
so affordable, doesn't it?
Yeah, that can be a nightmare, can't it? Oh, go on. Go, Bev's back.
£3 an hour?
For your tumble dryer,
Cool.
I'd rather
I
pay
should
22
send that out.
pence.
I don't use it.
Get someone to
Not
take
now.
that away.
Yeah.
You don't want that in your
I think
house.
I'm going to get one of these.
I think
These are,
I think they're brilliant.
We think they're absolutely brilliant. And what I've really noticed is when we sort of hang our washing in the office, and it has made the windowsill, it started to mould.
Yeah.
You know, and we're going to have to replace the blind, because that's gone mouldy.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's just because we've put damp clothes in there.
Definitely is.
The difference that's made has been amazing.
The price on that is brilliant, $79.99. And if you're shopping elsewhere, you're looking usually over £100 for a machine like that. Our usual price, $110, just shy of a penny. But use PayPal, $28.65 on your first.
And it is the Hang and Dry Plus as well, so you've got
that's important.
extras with that, with the remote and the actual
I like how
the
it's
cover and the hangers.
The hangers, yeah.
Locks everything in.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, that'll help it to dry faster.
Of course,
Yeah.
For a start. I mean, a lot of them are the heated ones. They're good, but there's a lot goes into the
It
atmosphere.
still goes out.
Yeah.
into
That's
the-
encased
It's
with it.
locked in.
And
the warmth.
drying your clothes, they smell nice and fresh, like they've been dried outside, rather than you've dried
Well,
them
with
inside.
your
We're
smelly
busy.
balls.
We're busy on everything. We've got to come back. We weren't going to come back to the iron, but you've absolutely loved it. It's our iron. We own this iron.
It's a great
It's
deal.
the Simply Shaily or the Shaily Simply Polti.
It's a steam generator iron, but the price pretty much of a regular iron, because if you buy this elsewhere, again, we've shopped around for you, we've looked at the prices elsewhere. We've got it for £79. Look at what you'll pay at Robert Dias, just shy of 106. At Polti directly, £139. At Tesco, they've got it down to 99.
And they're still good prices, aren't
Yeah, all
they?
of them.
For a steam generator. And then you look at our price, I can't believe we've got a steam generator for £79.
No, neither else.
I was blown away when we had one at 99. We're like, this is the lowest price. I can't believe the price.
Yeah.
And can't believe the price. And we use this. We know the quality of this as well.
Nice little iron, I have to say. It's one of my favourite irons, this is. For the price, the size of it, how light it is, how easy it is to use. You've got 1.5 litres of water in the front, so you're not having to refill it every 2 minutes. But if you want to, you don't have to wait for it to cool down. You can add water to that. You've got your cable storage here, so it keeps it nice
when you
and
tidy
tidy.
it away, yeah.
You've also got a lock on, so you can
That's
lock
great.
it.
We put ours into a cupboard, so it makes such a difference. It's locked
lift it up.
that you're not worried about the actual iron falling off. So you lock it on and just lift it into the cupboard.
Also, you've got, it's a self-cleaning iron, so it keeps all the lime scale out of the boiler. And also, you've got your eco button as well. So, you know, for the price of
For
it.
under £80, that's crazy, isn't
But
it?
it makes ironing easier, I think.
Well, the thing is, what's so special about this iron is not only the price, but it's the fact is that it's going to cut your ironing time down by half. Okay? Now, I had to go down to the weights and measures many, many years ago to prove that. So what they did, they gave me, I think it was 3 identical piles of ironing, and we had 3 other different types of manufacturer irons, and we had the Polti. And the guys in the white coat stood there and with a stopwatch and timed me ironing each pile with each one. Well, I was absolutely
I bet you were.
yeah, I was exhausted. And the thing is, the Polti worked out 53% faster than all the other irons. Okay?
And there's lots of reasons for that. And one of the reasons is you don't have to change the temperature. So you don't have to wait for the iron to cool down. From doing something like denim to doing something really delicate, like perhaps a silk,
like
you can just iron, can't you?
It is, yeah. And you're going over different types of fabric there,
you're
aren't
going
you?
into cotton t-shirts, and that's because the only sole plate is only 750 watts. Okay. Now, when you buy a normal plain iron, they're 2,000 to 3,000 watts, which is 3,000 watts is electric fire.
Wow, that's the sole plate that you're going to put onto your clothes.
Yeah.
Same as you wouldn't put your clothes by an electric fire, would you?
No.
So, and look, I mean, look at the finish. It gives you a professional finish.
It does.
But for me, it's the fact I think it saves your clothes. I've damaged so many clothes ironing them, and suddenly it's melted. Or I bet you've looked at your iron and think, oh, it's dirty, and you try and wipe the dirt off.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be dirt, is it? Because you're washing clean clothes, or you're ironing clean clothes.
No.
What it is, it's a little bit of your blouse, which it could be this one. I'd just keep putting this in the bottom of the ironing
I was
part.
going to say, there's some
oh
creases
no, I
there.
daren't iron that. How many things have you damaged with your iron? The great thing is, I think this can save your clothes.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, wool,
Yeah, because your jumpers stretch, don't they, with it?
Yeah.
shape, don't they, as
Also, cashmere, if you've got any cashmere, they absolutely love the steam, because the steam actually lifts the pile like it does in the carpet. It does the same thing with the wool jumpers, because the fibres, after all.
So that's why we don't need such a hot plate.
No.
It's the steam that's doing the
Yeah,
work.
absolutely. It's 5 times more steam on this iron
Wow.
than any other iron on the market. That's what Polti did. Cooler sole plate, more steam.
So it knocks the creases out with the steam.
Now,
It's
this is
amazing.
the kind of fabric you'd be scared of, isn't it?
Well, this is satin. Now, satin has made quite a comeback just recently. I've just brought 2 satin skirts. You know, nobody's spectacular, but, you know, even so, they're satin. And the thing is, when they wash, they're going to look like I've slept in.
Like
yeah,
Like this.
yeah, it's so true.
And what happens with satin, you've got to have a fair amount of heat, because if you haven't, it won't get rid of the creases. But then when you go just that too much,
It melts.
it melts it.
So easily.
Yeah.
Wait till you see this. This
Wow.
is spectacular. What a difference. Just
And again, no effort,
at
no
that.
elbow grease.
it's like got a mirrored sheen to it.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
And what a difference to that creased section there. And
Yeah.
like I said before, it feels like a
It
different
does,
fabric.
because what happens is with the steam, it relaxes the fibres of the fabric, and so therefore it softens them. That's why jumpers, wools, cashmere, all the rest of it, they tend to like. Now, if you've got sleeves and you don't like to see the line going down the
Right.
sleeve on a lady's shirt, then you can iron it from within. So what you need to do is grab hold of the cuff and just bend it over, And then pop that on the inside of your sleeve.
Hang on, we're coming.
And then we shape the steam.
Oh, wow.
through.
And that's the steam knocking the creases out.
Gosh, that's
Gosh.
brilliant, isn't it?
And that's why I use our iron. Sean will stand an iron. He's quite happy to watch a movie and iron an iron.
Yes, yes.
Whereas I'm a bit lazy, really, or I'm too busy, really.
You're
I
too
quite
busy,
like
you're not
ironing.
lazy.
But
You're never lazy.
no. So because I've got quite a hectic life, when I want something, it's probably creased. So I'll just switch it on.
Do that
it's
one
ready in a
thing.
couple of minutes, and I'll steam that one thing on the
Vertically a
hanger.
lot of the time.
I won't even get the ironing board out a lot of the time.
I would say I do 70% of my ironing on the hanger now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's so powerful, that
Yeah.
steam, it'll virtually just knock the creases
Like, what
out.
I do is I wash them, hang them round the kitchen on the worktop, and just blast them with steam. And in summer, I wash them, put them out on the washing line, then take the iron to the washing line and just blast them in there.
Great stuff.
Fabulous, love it.
My neighbour thinks I'm totally crazy, but anyway. This is quite interesting when you've got different types of fabric. So this is cotton, but we've got silk embroidery and we've got a satin ribbon. So that's 3 different temperature settings.
And that can be bedding, that can be children's,
Yep.
some really nice children's clothes, but then you'd be worried
With lots of
about getting near to that, you know, that ribbon.
Yep.
Because you might melt that bit, but then you're going to have it quite hot to actually get the creases out of this.
Yep.
Whereas, again, it's the steam that's knocking the creases out, and we're not
Absolutely.
damaging anything.
Nope, not at all.
So I guess it'll be really good for those, oh, look at that finish.
But then look at it, if I just hold that bit
Yeah.
up from behind.
You were saying about
the
should
crease
you iron
bit.
bedding?
Look at that bit.
That looks dirty.
Do you want to get in bed there or get in bed
No,
there? I
it's
want to get in
all
bed here.
smooth
All
and
lovely and clean and
nice.
crisp and...
Oh, I tell you what I've just brought.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's just, honestly, it's just like a teddy bear. I get in bed with a teddy bear every night.
Lovely.
This new bedding, and it's
Like
like teddy
fleecy.
bear.
Fabulous.
Yes.
Oh,
and
lovely.
it's fluffy.
For this weather, that must be
Yeah.
amazing.
But you see, you can't iron it very well because of that.
Oh, no.
But it's still creased when it
steam.
comes out
Yeah.
of the thing. They just hold it. You don't even have to touch it with the iron.
And it lifts
hold
it
it
up.
just
Yeah.
away a little, about 2 or 3 inches, and it lifts it all back together. I tell you, it's the fight who gets in bed before me or the cat.
I love it. I'm thinking as well, you know, lots of school uniforms or T-shirts have got the emblems
Yeah.
on. Football
Sports stuff.
outfits,
Yeah.
which you can smudge those, can't you, because of
Yeah.
that hot sole plate.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm guessing this is going to be great for those sort of things as well.
Absolutely, and also you can help to dry clean because blazers, for a start, I mean, I used to do my daughter's blazer, you know, just refresh it all.
All my jackets,
Yeah.
rather than going to the cleaners every time.
Absolutely,
Because
yeah.
when you wear it here,
Yeah.
you just want to refresh the armpits.
Yeah,
really.
well, it sanitises and deodorises, so
If
it
you
gets.
don't smell a
Yeah,
wee
no,
or a dog or something, whatever.
We'll move a little bit further away.
Yeah.
Hey!
Steam him. So
Not while you're wearing it.
it's great for that because dry cleaning can be so expensive. And like you say, your jacket's not dirty.
No, you just want to
Just
refresh
you
it.
that's dirty.
Just
you-
the smelly balls.
These two, £79 for an iron like this is a brilliant price. The ironing board's on a great price. I'll hold it together, don't worry, girls. The ironing board itself is also a great price. We've only got it with a plain cover. Look at this. 132.
How do you know?
Is your item number. Shh. £79 is your price, and you can use PayPal Pay in 3 if you want to spread the cost interest-free. Come with me. Go to the website. That's the easiest way for you to shop. shopontv.co.uk. If you go to the website, you can order on the phone as well. 03333 241 241.
The ironing board.
Website. Go to the website.
The ironing board is amazing. Oh, and don't forget our drinks as well. You have got these fabulous energy drinks, rich energy. This is pure mountain spring water, so the finest ingredients. So they taste good, and they don't. A lot of those energy drinks seem to leave you a nasty aftertaste.
Yeah, this is a
doesn't.
really fresh taste. As you can see, they're mountain spring water, the highest quality of ingredients. The rich energy drinks, you actually get 24 of them for £24.99, just over £1 per can. You're getting 24 of them for £24.99. It is a real premium British energy drink with pure mountain spring water this time of day. And if you want an energy drink, this is the one to go for. As I say, that lovely taste that doesn't leave any aftertaste behind.
Price-wise,
Really
it's just
nice,
crazy, isn't it? When you
taste.
think of the cost of drinks. £1.04 a can. And remember, it's all about those natural ingredients, those finest ingredients, that premium energy drink, and no nasty aftertaste. A British energy drink as well. I'm really pleased to have this with us at such an incredible deal. So please do make sure you check your baskets through if you would like that. I love the look of it as well. It's got a really nice, it's
a
very
great
cool
design, isn't it? It's
black and gold.
Very premium looking, isn't it? In fact, I've got to have a taste of it because we've got one here. Oh, it smells good. Oh.
I don't know if we need you with more energy.
Yes, I'm the one who needs more energy. Not you two, my word. Oh, it's a lovely
Smells
smell.
nice.
There you go. Would you like to hold that for me? Thank you so much. You don't have
Smells
to drink.
good. No, you don't want him to drink out the can.
Oh, you see, it is that, you can tell straight away it's not going to leave that aftertaste. Really crisp and fresh and zesty.
But nice with those ice cubes as well. You what?
Zesty.
Yeah, you're going to drink it out.
Can we share? Oh, she's going
She's going to drink it out of the can.
neck it out the can. There you go.
You don't need energy. Oh, you do, you're driving home.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh, it is nice.
It's fresh. It's really fresh.
Oh, you can really taste the
I have a sip.
all day. Yeah.
Oh, nice. It's really
Any
good.
gin?
24 cans.
That is lovely.
£24.99.
Obviously, drink sensibly, but really, really, really tasty.
Yeah.
Tasty drink. That'd be lovely. Like on a hot day with that, you know, the icing.
Yeah, definitely.
It's got a really refreshing taste to it and no nasty aftertaste. So you can find that, of course, on our website, shopontv.co.uk. So please do not miss out on that whilst we have got the stock. So do check your baskets through. For everything, actually, we're busy on all of our Polti items. Always are when we have Polti. It's always a really busy show. We had a brand new launch tonight on a steam cleaning system, really, that you can use all around your home because it comes with 11 accessories. Can you see that price? And my goodness, stock's disappearing.
Well, it's supposed to be a whole winter stock. That's why we didn't do it as a 24-hour deal. But 40% of the stock has gone tonight. It's really, really busy. If you've got it in a basket, do confirm your order and check out. If you're thinking price-wise, well, it's a brilliant price for a machine that does so much. And we can show you what you would pay elsewhere if you go for this machine. Robert Dias, £105.99p. Hughes and Polti, just shy of 120. Same at DIY.com, which is the B&Q website, just shy of £120. It's down to £84.99 on our winter special, brand new today price. 237706 is the item number. It is an upright when you want to use it on your floors, whether it's tiles, whether it's carpets, because it comes with a carpet glider. It can be laminate floors. It can even be wooden floors.
Yeah, and on your carpets, your rugs, so all those floor areas. But then use it as the handheld to do all the work surface areas, the kitchen, the extractor hood, the chopping boards. Use it all around the bathroom. Floor-wise, every step you take walking into your home with your dirty shoes when in the public toilet takes about 8 steps to clean your shoes on your floor that your little one crawls on, drops the dummy, puts it in their mouth. And on your carpets, exactly the same. So you know you are sanitising and deodorising, but you're killing 99.9% of germs and bacteria with your steam cleaning system from Polti without using any chemicals at all. And then that system that's so lightweight and easy to use, getting rid of the dirt you can see, but there you see, killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses, all those coughs and sneezes without any chemicals. But my goodness, it's so well designed. It's got the scrubbing brush on it, which is a new design really, which I think is great for, especially in this weather when we're coming in with
dirt, yeah,
those really dirty welly boots and things.
Great for dried on dirt as well. All your floor surfaces, even carpets and rugs. You do have the deo dispenser for the Fresco Vapor fragrance. Oh, there's literally 4 of them remaining.
We've had a
It's in a
busy
lavender
night.
fragrance. If you want the fragrance and you've got it in a basket, check your basket out, confirm your order there. You get 2 200ml bottles. We'll just pop it at the bottom of the screen. All your accessories are included, 11 accessories in total. It's a brilliant machine and it's $84.99. Don't even have to pay that today. You can spread the cost interest-free with your PayPal Pay in 3 payments. You can spread the cost 237706, just £30.31 if you use PayPal and you're paying online.
And just think you're saving all that money down that cleaning aisle at the supermarket, because cleaning products are so expensive. You're being so it's kinder on your pocket. It's going to be kinder on the environment because we're not using those nasty cleaning products and putting them down the toilet and into our sinks and things, so it's going into the water table. But nicer on you as well, because so many products can make your eyes run, you're coughing, especially oven cleaners and things, and you have to wear gloves. Whereas we're just using the water from your tap and Polti steam.
That's all you need. You know, and the thing is with Polti, it's heated to the right temperature to kill 99.9% of the germs, but also viruses, which is very important, especially at this time of year.
Now, yeah.
You know,
There's so much going
we know
around.
what's going around at the moment, and I'm not saying it's going to be the be end and end all, but let's face it, it's going to help, isn't it?
You want to keep as clean as you can, can't you?
Exactly.
Especially if someone has had, you know, a cold or a cough or something, and you know, every cough and sneeze, it goes everywhere, doesn't it?
And also, you can use this to do your mattresses with as well.
Oh, that's,
so if you have got someone that's not been very well and had, you know, a week in bed or something like that, you can refresh the mattress, but also the pillows. You know, that's most important. And the thing is, you can keep on top of these things, and you're using tap water.
So
you're
versatile.
not using a chemical which can then cause another problem.
Yeah.
Not having to buy all those chemicals and cleaning products.
And I got that up my nose then.
What have you got there, Ben? This is not what you're buying.
No, it's not.
No, it isn't.
This is the mop
Pay
from
me
here.
to have this. I'll tell you now. Honestly.
But lots of us have, well, we've always cleaned with a mop and bucket, haven't we?
Well, yeah.
And you, thought we cleaned with a mop and bucket, but actually we didn't ever clean with a mop and bucket.
Well, no, because this originally was white. That was only about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So
you think about the germs that are in that already.
Exactly. And we term that as being clean. In fact, it's quite heavy, I have to say. So, you know, we get it on the floor and we wipe whatever it might have been there, and then that dirt we've picked up, we just then transfer it to that part.
And that could be a dog wee, perhaps your puppy training at the minute and a bit's dried. Now you're wetting it and actually spreading it all over the floor.
Yep, absolutely. And then you're going to go into the next room and you're going to do the next floor.
Oh, so you're going to spread it into the next, because now you've put it into the water as well.
You've put it in the water,
so now you're trying to clean
everywhere.
with a dirty mop and dirty water.
Absolutely.
So you're not cleaning, but with steam we're killing 99.9% of germs and bacteria. Much easier than a mop and bucket.
Yeah.
And actually heats up in 15 seconds.
Yeah, this is such a clever system, and it holds at that temperature, so it doesn't flood the floor, does it?
Absolutely. It keeps it super dry heated steam. But I mean, let's face it, we don't wake up in the morning and think, oh, I'll clean all the floors today. You know, but they have to be done at a certain time. So if I went to think I'd got to get that out all the time,
What a
I wouldn't
workup.
do it
You'd
very
put it off,
often.
wouldn't you? Yeah, definitely.
But 15 seconds, so I leave mine with water in. So grab it and I'm ready to go. Now, we've just washed this floor, supposedly. I'm now going to steam and sanitize it. But you notice how dry it is compared to the rest of the floor. So if I go across,
Oh, wow.
you can see with just one pass that we have got rid of. Look, it's dry, virtually.
That middle
I mean,
section.
that is amazing, isn't it?
Middle section.
It is.
It's dry. But do you know that sanitized that? Because that was 120 degrees in that area. But it's also got into the grout.
So you know that if you've got a little one crawling on the floor, touching their face, dropping their dummy, putting it in their mouth, you've cleaned that floor the best you can, getting rid of 99.9% of germs and bacteria. So not just the dirt you can see, the dirt you can't see, but then the finish, there's no smears, there's no water
Well, you don't leave any water behind. You don't flood the floor. That's why, as well as tiles, you can use it on sealed wooden floors as well. And stubborn dirt is great on that as well, isn't it?
Just lifts it, it just breaks it down. In fact, if you want to test your machine, first of all, get it home, put the socket on, the one on this particular small tool, which it comes with, everything I'm showing you, it all comes with, and do your cooker hood, first of all.
Yes.
You will be amazed how fast it dissolves the fat and the grease that you can't see.
And how much grease is there,
It's amazing on things.
I love it on the mesh bit on the hob, you know, because that gets so greasy and it never seems to clean. But steam cleans it because it breaks down the dirt, like it is on the floor. So we've got this stubborn dirt, but it will break down that dirt.
Yeah, just breaks it down, look. Just
so
by
quick and
holding
easy.
it over,
And then it locks it in, doesn't it, Beth?
Yeah, it just holds it onto the cloth. Now, the dirt that I've picked up off of here, I would be transferring it with any other method, but because of the steam, it creates a static charge between the cloth, and if you can see, the cloth now starting to get dirtier, and in fact, if I just lift it up, you'll see it's starting to get dirty. But the thing is with these cloths, they're finer than a human hair, in fact 7 times finer than a human hair, and they're little tiny hooks on the end of them, and that helps, combined with the steam, to hold that dirt onto it so it doesn't transfer from one section
And
to
you've
the
just
other.
seen it on the white floor. If it was transferring, it would be sort of smudging it across, but it doesn't. Picks it up onto the cloth, and then the steam kills 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses, which is fantastic. But, and you can't do this with every steam cleaning system, we can use this on our carpets and our rugs.
Yeah, it comes with a carpet glider, doesn't it? It's that slightly lifts it from the floor surface. Is that why you need the glider, Beth?
The glider, obviously, when you're using stuff like fibres and stuff, you'll be going against the grain. So it just slightly, it's basically what it is, a glider.
Right, over the top.
It just slides over, and obviously the steam goes through the middle of it.
Right.
So what it does, it swells those fibres open, and it forces the dirt that's at the bottom and forces it up to the surface. Now, apparently, if you have a carpet for 10 years and you have the carpet taken up, you can sweep up from underneath about 1 to 2 pound in weight. I don't know what the metric is, I'm old-fashioned. 1 to 2 pound in weight of grit and dirt and soil that you've brought, and that's fallen through. That taken away. So if you can steam any pollen or anything like that you brought in, you're helping to neutralise. Okay, so again, just let the steam do the work. It will also neutralise the bacteria that creates the smell. So
so getting rid of sort of food smells or pet smells.
Anything, yeah, if you've got anyone who smokes, it will get rid of that.
So it's sanitising, deodorising, and it's killing 99.9%.
Oh, and look
Now, the carpet didn't look that dirty, but you can see there was definitely dirt there. But actually, the carpet looks brighter.
Yeah.
And it looks new again, sort of that barefoot clean. And
yes, it's brought the pile back.
So it's got some spring back in it.
Yes, and also it looks like it's brought the colour back, but it isn't. It's because the pile was so flat with the dirt, it's sprung the pile back up into action.
Is that a situation where you think, oh, someone's put the lights on, or when you put, when you got your socks off, you're like, oh, it feels like when it was new again.
And it's very, very good for pet hair.
Yes.
To take the pet hair off.
Oh, great.
Just got to let you know, we've had another sellout, a technical sellout. The lavender fragrance, the Fresco Vapor. You do get 2 200ml bottles. We sold out of the first fragrance earlier on in the show. Now the lavender's gone as well. So make sure if you've got it in a basket, if you are one of those who's holding it, you're checking that basket.
Yeah, well done if you got it. And we will try and get it back in stock. It's always an absolute favourite. And it does often sell out, so well done.
It's a lovely natural fragrance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now we've gone to a laminate floor, haven't we?
Yes, laminate. You can use it, or Antico, all that sort of thing. Also, you can use it on your sealed wooden floors. You can also polish your wooden floors as well. If you get some beeswax from the supermarket and put a little bit of the beeswax on the cloth at the bottom and then steam the floor, you're actually polishing the floor at the same time. So, you know, it's not just a steam mop that'll just wash hard floors. It cleans, it sanitises. It also breaks into 2 parts, so you can then use it inside the oven. You couldn't go and use a regular steam mop inside your room.
No, it's so versatile. 11 attachments come alongside this, so you can use it all around your kitchen, all around the bathroom. It's a home cleaning system. Amazing on your floors, as you're seeing. Look at the dirt. And I love it on a wooden floor because I think a lot of products sort of dull a wooden floor. And whereas this, and the tiles actually that we've seen through the demonstration, everything comes back to life. It's barefoot clean, it's shiny and clean. It doesn't leave any, because there's no product in there, there's no chemicals. It is just water and steam. It doesn't, a lot of products leave a layer.
Film. It's like a film behind.
And you can see it, can't you? And you think, oh, it's, or you can feel it actually if it's tiles. And
Well, yeah, and the thing
sticky.
is, if you're sticking to it, that means that the dirt's sticking to it quickly.
Is that why when I clean with steam, it always seems to stay cleaner for longer?
Well, yeah, it does.
Even just
honestly.
toilets and things. If I ever wipe a toilet just with a wipe or something or a bit of spray, I'll go in the next day and it's dirty again. But when you steam the bathroom, it stays clean for days. You walk in again
You've
and you're
left
like,
nothing behind.
well, it's so
just
clean. Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, you want to keep the dust down in your home, get the handheld one and steam into a duster and dust with that. No polish, just with the steam and that, because it works exactly the same as it does on the carpet by encapsulating.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it's a very good word, that. Encapsulating all the dust in the cloth.
Wow.
So
And
do
another
that.
top tip.
No, another top.
And we're going to show you the handheld in a moment as well. Do make sure you check your baskets through, because price-wise, if you miss out on this, it's Polti. You'll be able to buy it elsewhere, but you'll kick yourself because you didn't get such a good deal.
Yeah, it won't be this kind of price. Now, if you do want to add it into your basket, now is the time. We've got just over 10 minutes left on the live show. 237706 at Robert Dias, 105.99 at Hughes and at Polti and at DIY.com. You're looking at about £120. Not with us today. It's down to £84.99. That's £30.31 if you use PayPal Pay in 3. 237706 is the item number, and the website is the easiest way for you to shop.
Amazing product, amazing price, 11 attachments as well. So you use this around all your floor areas around the home, the parquet, the tiles, the marble, the seal wooden floors, your carpet, you've got the carpet glider as well. But then you can as well use this on the walls, those bathroom tiles. You can use it on the extractor hoods, the windows and the mirrors. It never leaves any smears, and it'll get the hairspray off your mirrors as well. Perhaps you've got mirrored wardrobes and they're a nightmare to clean. No longer with your steam cleaning system. Radiators, shower cubicles and upholstery. Sanitising, deodorising sofas, armchairs, cushions, mattresses. So this same system that we're seeing now being used as your floor mop can be used in every other way to clean and kill up to 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses without chemicals.
Without any chemicals, so you're not spending all that money when you go down the cleaning aisle. You've seen that dirt brush on the back, great for stubborn dirt, all kinds of floor surfaces, even on your carpets and rugs, because you've got the carpet glider. 11 accessories included in total with the machine. All your cloths are included and they're all machine washable, so you can use those time and time again. The fact it's lightweight and converts in a matter of moments, and we're going to show you it as a handheld in just a minute if you haven't seen it. 237706 is the item number. But things like taps with water stains, it's brilliant.
And it gets into all the nooks and crannies. It gets into the grouting. It doesn't damage products. Like a lot of cleaning products do damage your taps, and perhaps you've noticed your actual plug hole in the sink has gone funny and the actual top's coming away. It doesn't damage anything that you're cleaning, but cleans like you won't believe, killing 99.9% of germs and bacteria. All the actual attachments I said are included, and you're also getting the mop head there. You're getting 2 of those, and you're getting a socket. They will go in the washing machine to wash, and all you use is the water from your tap. There's even a filtration system. If you've got hard water, it deals with that too. And you can vary the power of the steam. It's still going to kill 99.9% of germs and bacteria, but not so forcefully if you want to use it on net curtains or curtains. An amazing product at an incredibly low price. We couldn't believe it was under £85. The lowest price we've had a Polti steam cleaning system.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
I think you've got to think to yourself is, I don't know about everybody else, but everybody I've spoke to, 2024 wasn't one of the better years, let's put it that way. And I think we're looking forward now. We're just thinking to make things better and easier for ourselves.
Yeah.
And I think there is nothing easier than cleaning with steam. It's quick, it's efficient, it's economical, and it gets the job done.
Yeah,
and
it's
it does
effective,
it well.
And at the
It
same
really
time,
does.
it's kind of to the environment because you're not buying chemicals or using
Yeah.
chemicals or putting those into the water table. Kind of on your pocket because you're not buying all those cleaning
No.
products. You are just using the water out your tap.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing.
So we've got all the tools that we need. Things like inside your oven. Could use your mop inside an oven if you'd brought a mop.
Yeah.
Well, you could try, but I don't think you get very far. But this dissolves grease on contact. I'll let you tell them.
And the great thing is as well, not only is it killing 99.9% of germs and bacteria, you now know that you haven't left any horrible chemicals on that surface. So if that was your oven or the oven trays or perhaps even the high chair little tray for the kids' to eat off, we can now put food directly onto that, chopping boards, and you know there's been nothing nasty
And
left
when you
behind.
see the amount of dirt that lifts off it,
Yeah.
the dirt and the grease, if you think about your oven, and the great thing is, you're not
Look at
putting
that.
any chemicals in, but look at that, that's lifted off.
And
on the
ovens
top.
can be a nightmare because the dirt's
yeah.
welded on, doesn't it? You keep putting the oven on, it heats on even more. Cleans so
And it's
quickly
great
and
if you have
easily.
it cleaned professionally, but then you use it the next day.
Yeah.
Well,
And
yeah,
if you spill something on
absolutely.
it then,
Yeah.
you're back to square
Whereas this
one.
system, so quick
got
and
it
easy to
there.
get out, it's there to use as and when.
Well, that's true. And then, as I say, you could put the handle in, like we've said before, and now you can use it high up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
If
so-
you've got tiled areas in the back
Wet
room,
room.
yeah, wet room.
And that's the thing to see, the amount of steam that's coming out at this kind of price. And don't let the price put you off. It's a brilliant price for a machine of this quality.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can use this to put to do your mattress. So I would put that part on it. Use your carpet glider. Comes with your cloths.
Yep.
What I would suggest you do is wash them first before you use them. It's a bit like towels. It
Yep.
makes them absorbent. And as I say, you can put that on the base of there, and you can go and do the mattress. You can do your
mattress,
pillows.
And like you said, at this time of year, with all the viruses and germs, when you're in bed sort of
Yeah.
for days at a time.
Refresh it, that's
Great.
true. Also, if you don't want to hold it like so, you can then pop your extension part onto it, and then you've got your extension, and all these tools fit onto there.
It's like
So,
an
yeah.
extra arm sort of
Yeah,
thing. So the system
absolutely.
can be on the work surface area and
Yeah.
you've got the reach to get into the oven or to get round the hob and things.
Absolutely.
It's really, everything's just in the right place
It
as
is,
well,
yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
just naturally
Yeah.
sits there. So you're not having to sort of, a clip underneath where it struggles.
it's just right, yeah.
And it's lightweight as well, so it's
It is.
so simple and pleasant to use and great for shower heads around taps. Again, we're not damaging anything,
No.
but you'll be amazed at the shine and the super clean finish.
It does, and the thing is, it does. I mean, on mirrors and things like that, it's so clear. I haven't got a dry towel. Hang on a minute.
We're out of cloths.
We're running out of cloth. But yes.
Oh wow, look at that.
Look at
Look at
that.
the shine on
And then on the actual inside of the head,
Yes.
where you get that horrible build-up of hard
Yeah.
water,
Yep.
brilliant for that as well. You'll be blown away the results we get, and it's all just water out of your tap, but Polti steam.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If you're going to buy a steam cleaner, I always say buy the best you can afford. Polti are making it affordable
Yeah,
for you now.
for everyone, yeah.
But they're not compromising on quality. And the thing is, if you have any problems with Polti, they still have the confidence in offering you a 2-year warranty. And that 2-year warranty, if you have a problem, you pick the phone up, they're based in Manchester, they actually come and collect your product. They will either exchange or repair it, and they get it back into your home between 5 to 7 working days. Now, I've paid more for a television extra warranty.
Yes,
than what this
absolutely.
machine is.
Price of the machine.
You can, yeah. You can add on a warranty and it will be about this or
absolutely.
sometimes more. Honestly, incredible value for money. Please do check your basket out. We've had some lovely emails in. Thanks for emailing in. Lots of people saying Happy New Year, Bev.
Happy New Year, everybody. I hope it's a healthy one for you too.
Yeah.
Carol, David, Michael, Jack, Tim, Marjorie, Troy.
Bobby, loads of people.
Good morning.
Happy New Year, everybody.
It's been great to have your company. Loads of you still with things in baskets on the website. Please do check your baskets out.
It's so lovely coming to work.
We love you coming to work. Do check your baskets through shopontv.co.uk, and please do not forget not only our steam cleaning system, the iron they've absolutely loved as well.
Also the hang and dry, Plus, remember, this is the latest model. This is brilliant for drying your clothes over the winter months where it's such a nightmare, and it's down to $79.99.
You'll love that. I mean, there's nothing worse than trying to get things dry in the house, hanging them on radiators, putting them in perhaps the spare room, and then you've noticed the windowsill going mouldy because all that dampness is going into your home. You actually zip all your clothes, and it allows you to hang long dresses or trousers, sweatshirts, towels, whatever you want to dry in there, and it'll actually dry those clothes so quickly and easily, and so affordably as well.
Nice low running costs. It's only 1,000 watts of power, so it depends on your tariff.
I don't like tumble dryers for lots of reasons, but a lot of people do say they're expensive to run. I always think they damage your clothes. That's why all the fluff that's in the bottom, that's a bit of your jumper, that's a bit of your favourite dress. Whereas this is so much kinder, and it costs about 22 pence per hour to run, which is crazy.
Yeah, that depends on your tariff and your supplier, obviously. If you want to, however, go for our star of the show, my word, to bring you a Polti steam cleaner. To be honest, to get them less than £100 is brilliant.
It's the lowest ever price we've had a Polti steam cleaning system, and it is a steam cleaning system because you've got your upright mop for all your hard floors and your carpets and rugs, and then you've got all the attachments, 11 attachments to use it as a handheld for the sinks, the taps, the bathroom area, around the toilet.
Indoors, outdoors, you'll use it in the kitchen for so many different
Killing
areas.
99.9% of germs, bacteria, viruses with just the water from your tap and Polti steam.
And also bathroom. If you clean the bathroom any other way, you come out going, oh, I should have used the steamer, it's not clean.
Yeah, and it stays clean for so much longer, but you must check your baskets through. Vast amount of stock. We had a great amount of stock. That's why you've got such a good deal. But a vast amount of stock has gone today. So please check out your baskets. It will be, I truly believe, one of the best things you ever buy. A bit like the cordless vacuum. And you're like, oh, no, I'd never go back to a corded one. When you've got a steam cleaner, you'll think, why on earth have I been using a mop and bucket? Why on earth have I been, trying to clean any other way than with steam?
It's not yours, though, until you confirm the order and check out. Lots of you still with these in baskets. Do join us tomorrow.
Yes.
We're very excited. Martin from Roof Fix and Black Magic is back with us. If you've got any leaks in your roofs,
and I think
gutters,
we've had the weather for leaks, haven't we?
Yes.
It's been really cold, and those temperature changes make sure your buildings move, and that creates the cracks to create the leaks. We've got a solution that isn't temporary, lasts 10 years or more.
It certainly does. So make sure you join us tomorrow between midnight and 3 a.m. on ITV1 and STV. But you can carry on watching.
You can on Freeview 89. So if you're not going to bed right now, switch over. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. See you later.